in. Come on in now. So Auntie Lee, yeah, can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey guys, how are you doing? How to add myself to the stage. Can you guys see me? Please put a 1 in the chat if you're able to hear me and see me. Please put a 1 in the chat if you're able to hear me and see me. Welcome to Kicking It with Auntie Leah. I am so glad that you guys decided to come back again and spend time with me. Each and every one of you guys are appreciated. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification button so that you can receive all notifications. Also, during the live stream, the moderators will be dropping links. So if you can please subscribe to the links that the moderator is dropping, it will be greatly appreciated. I do have some people who say that they are going to join us today. I am waiting on Jay Mizak. All right, that is the second in command to Jaguar Rights moderators. I am waiting on Brother Odell, who is the fiance of Jaguar Wright. I'm just hoping that we can all chill and have a good time. I just wanted to basically just come in and share with you some updates on the Diddy trial. I'm pretty sure you guys have all probably heard the things that I'm going to talk about, but let's all keep Nathaniel Rubin in your prayers. I'm sure you guys probably already know that Nick Mountain Goat and myself made Nathaniel Rubin some songs in the last couple of days because we can only imagine what she's feeling watching other people take the stand and fight for justice from themselves while Diddy got away with justice. Hey, nephew. Shiesty's in the house. Everybody say, hey, to Clarence Grisby. That is my nephew. And I'm going to make you a moderator, Shiesty, because I know what you know. You know what you know. We know that you know what to do. We don't. It's a no troll zone. So yes, you are able to block and you're able to time out. I will not monitor that. Anybody that comes in here disrespecting anybody, AJ Mizak, that's a Fizak. Anybody that comes in here disrespecting anybody, Jaguar, right? In which my whole channel, we all, we all support her and we all love her. Please block them, time them out, whatever you got to do. So what I'm going to start out with is some features from other moderators. We have Jay Mizak, which is my head moderator. I'm going to try to find his channel real quick because he posted something that was really important to this live, and that is the 15-minute unedited video of Cassie when she got beaten by Diddy. So if you guys can bear with me, I'm going to pull up Jay Mizak's channel, and we want to watch that video together. You all should know that, Diddy is on trial. And personally, I think he needs to, spend the rest of his life in prison. I've learned lately about the industry. The industry is just nefarious. It's just nefarious. It's just not a good place to be in. But when you think about it, who was the choir director in heaven? It should only be, expected, right? So I am going to First of all, Jay Mizak, I'm going to drop the link for you so that you can come on the panel with us and you can kind of walk through your video and provide some commentary if that's okay, if you can. And then I'm going to go ahead and share the screen so that we can start the video about the full 15-minute unedited video of when Diddy, P Shitty is what I call him. I said what I said because he's a booty bandit, chakra taker, call it what you want to. But he likes to chase dookie. Said what I said. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start Jay's video. Come on, Miss Zach. Join the paddle. Dicey, if you want to join the paddle, please hit the link as well. This is Delilah. Delilah always interrupts me. Miss Delilah get on my damn nerve. I be thinking she don't. I'm gonna get resigned. Y'all just jumping up here. Get down. Break it down. Let's get it. Raise your hand if you want to beat P Diddy's ass at this very moment. Put a one in the chat if you want to whoop his ass. I do. I'll put the first one because I want to fight him all day long. Guys, as you come in, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. Temper. Booty bandit. The do what? Diddy bop. Is it the Diddy bop? I think it is the Diddy bop. Come on, Mrs. Zach. You don't want to cam up, y'all. I see you, boo. I see you. Y'all share the video. Look at her little knock-kneed ass. You need 2 shirts on, Diddy. P Shitty. You need 2 shirts and a diaper. I said what I said. Come on. Jay, show that infamous afro of yours, dear. Just look at him. Get that robe on as that towel on as a robe. Cassie, let me take your place, baby. Because P Shitty would have got his ass with that day.
Hey, Auntie, can you hear me?
I hear you, boo.
Right.
I hear you, Jay.
Y'all
Look
feeling
at
the suspense music?
What it was? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put my 2 cents in. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, but he got some socks that my kids buy when I take them to like these indoor amusement park. Y'all see his damn socks? Now, why he got them kitty socks on? I'm sick of his ass already. Lock his ass up, throw the away that goddamn.
I noticed that too.
You see them socks? Look at them socks. What is it? Arizona or something like that? My kids got all kinds of socks like that. Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming back. Share the video, like the video. We got Jay Mizak in the building with us tonight. Damn socks. Sky Zone is what we get from Sky Zone, Mizak. Y'all see them socks? Lock them away just for the socks alone. Walking around with kitty socks on. Poor Cassie. Look at him. A little knock needed himself. Knock needed. Justice for Tupac. Justice for Biggie. Hey, Temper, drop J Mizak's link, please.
Salute to Temple.
Setting the Wet's link. Temper, just click on his name and you can get his link. I want to say welcome to all the nieces and nephews. I'm so glad to see you guys back here. Some fool try to say she has some money, y'all. We had her panties and bras and socks as well. Everybody, please subscribe to J Mizak's channel. Temper's gonna drop the link. I cannot believe he got this damn Sky Zone socks on his feet trying to beat somebody up. Lord, I wish it was me, because I'd have whooped his ass on that night. He got his ass whooped on that night. I'd have been windmilling. Nah, I don't fight like that, guys. Hey, Reed, pay attention. This is the unedited video. Shout out to J Mizak. J Mizak is my head mod. Them socks is taking me out, Mizak. And that's a Mizak.
The robe. It's the robe for me. When you came out in the robe.
Hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How you gonna walk down the hall like you hard with them socks on?
Yeah, you walking like you own that bitch.
How you walking down the hall? He acting like he own that bitch, Mizak, with them socks on. They belong on Raggedy Ann and Andy. Sick of his ass. Go sit down. Have several seats.
Oh, shit.
Have all the seats in the theater, Diddy. Peace, Diddy. Yes, he's built uncomfortable. Hey, Reed. Hey, Cat. Cat speaking to you, Mizak.
Yeah, I see her.
All right. Yes, please subscribe to Nick. She's behind a lot of my music. And subscribe to J Mizak.
Yeah, subscribe to Nick. She does dope animations as well.
Yes, she does. Hey, s3xual. Welcome. This is sad. Poor Cassie. Cassie should have just windmilled on his ass though with them damn goofy ass socks.
See this dude is the manager right here. Look like
Yep, that's what I
this the
heard.
dude he paid.
Go ahead, tell the story, Ms. Act.
I'm not really too familiar with this dude.
This, I think, head of security, or maybe the manager.
He must have saw what was going on the cameras and came to see
Yeah.
what was popping.
This is very hard to watch, Cat. I'm making light of it, so I won't cry about it. If that makes sense.
Looked like he told him you can't do that type of shit.
No, you can't. And then to think that this, you paid the guy $100,000 for this to disappear was never going to happen. Should have gave him $1 million.
Yeah, I think it still would have came out.
I'd let him.
Yeah, I'm not sure the dude, but one of the security had recorded it and sent it to his wife. So they already had that out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's crazy, man. Justice for Cassie. Justice for Natalia Rubin.
Yes.
Justice for Pop. Justice for Biggie. Justice for Heavy D. Justice for Kim Porter. And I'm not saying allegedly.
Craig Mack.
Craig Mack.
There's a whole slew of them. I can't even.
A lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
All the bad boy artists.
Why are you even giving this monster a trial? Throw him under the jail.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at Cassie. Poor Cassie.
All she wanted was to go to her premiere.
At that moment. Yeah.
Right.
Right? She thought she was protected at that moment until this fool ran down the hall with them damn socks, them Grinch socks, them Raggedy Ann and Andy's. Yes, a simple family. She was just a sad child. Listen, guys, anybody that has teens still behind their age, in my eyes, is still a child. And you got people out here judging her. Oh, Cassie wanted it. Cassie agreed. She had teen behind her age. She couldn't consent. Her mind was still immature. Cut the shit. Just cut it out. I'm sick of it. Stop it. Look at his ass. Can't even fit the goddamn child with his knock-kneed ass. I can't get over them socks, them Arizona socks, y'all. It's kind of weird. What is in that basket? That's the laundry basket, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ms. Zach, is that the laundry basket? What or
Yeah, I
who
think
is
those are the
in that
cleaners,
basket? Is the question.
right?
What kind of cleaners? Just saying.
Mm. Mm.
Hey, partners, welcome. I've never seen you before. Thank you for coming, baby. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please also subscribe to all the links that the moderators are putting in the chat. We always
That's a good
post the
question.
links of our family. Very good question, right? Who or what is in that laundry basket at this time of night?
Right?
Partners, very good question. I think he bought the whole room, the whole floor is what
The
I
whole
heard, right,
floor.
Ms. Zach?
I wouldn't be
Wow.
surprised.
Nefarious. He's just nefarious.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to J Mizak's channel. Tipper, drop his link again.
Yeah, everybody subscribe to Auntie Leah because we live on my channel right now.
Hey, we all a team. Let's all intermingle and make this happen.
Right.
It's called the
Hey,
Misinformation Movement against Jaguar Right.
let's go.
Because that's our girl.
Queen right there.
You feel me? You want me to stop it right here, you said?
No. I said that's the queen. We talking about Jag.
Oh, yeah. Queen Jag. And if
Hey,
you ain't
cat,
with it,
salute.
you can hit it.
Right?
Right. Real quick, Temper, drop Ayasha's channel, not your one. If you can do that for me, sir, thank you so much, babe. Natural one is the family's head mind.
Right.
Wow.
And there you have
Okay,
it.
guys, that is crazy, right? Thanks to shout out to J Mizak, who gave us that video with the amazing background suspense music, right? Thank you so much. Yeah. You got it going on, buddy. My nephew's in the house. So the next video we're going to watch is another sneak preview. I don't know. I called it something, a review, because I do like to promote the family's videos, the channels, because if we're going to counteract or if we're going to fight against the misinformation campaign, it's got to be more than just one or two of us, right? We all have to be in this fight. So the next video comes from Temper, who's also one of my moderators. Jay is my head mind. Ayasha, which is natural one, is the entire family's head mind, which deserve respect. Don't care what nobody say. Don't care what a black owl is flying around the internet saying. You don't know how to give respect, so you'll never get respect. I said what I said. So let's go ahead and
Facts.
review chippers.
So hey, feeling the beat already.
Hey, y'all subscribe to Chipper.
So I don't do that.
Chipper,
I
drop
don't
the
choose,
link.
okay? I listen. That's what I've always wanted to do. Listen, analyze, and then people in the chat choose. That's the problem with people, is that they want me to choose because then it validates their choice.
Don't get timed out because you nefarious with your comments.
So I know what they do when they do in their channel, and that is not my problem. I'm still interested in talking to them. That's the thing. I'm just like, because I want.
Wait a minute. Raise your hand if you like to play with trolls, because I don't want to play with trolls. I want to block them hoes. Raise your hand if you are in your right mind, insane, and want to play with trolls. I've never understood this. I have never understood this. Hello, 82. Hello, Darnord. Hello, King World. Welcome. Make it rain, make it rain. Ass owl flying around this internet. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. No.
Watch their videos, I feel like they're almost like, like I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm sick of her ass. Raise your hand. Put a one in chat. If you stick with no name, ow. Put 1,000 ones in the chat.
Yeah, Paula is not the best. That's why, I insulted her one time and I don't care because I don't think Paula is a good person. Like I said, she's not my cup of tea, okay? I was mostly keeping her close because I wanted.
Baby, and you're not my cup of water. Let's move on. Sick of her. Sick of her. It's time to revamp the song, Nick. If you're on here, I'll text you in the morning. It's time to revamp the song.
To make sure that she would not attack my friend. Because when she was left to her own devices, she would go and attack other people in the Mexican community. And I was like, yo, you're fucking crazy. You're just trying to find a way to make me and other people attack them. You think I don't see you?
Put a one in the chat if you're sick of this damn owl, because I'm sick of an owl.
Exactly. I'm on medication. First of all, I need medication for my ADHD because I have hyperactivity. So I'm just like always like that when I'm not medicated. I have complex PTSD, okay? I have ADHD, maybe autism. I was never diagnosed.
You have ADHD. You also have PhD off balance. So I'm just saying. Put all the H's and the P's and the D's in there, okay? Just saying.
I have anxiety disorder. Like the number of things I need to take, like the pills I need to take to be okay. Like, mood stabilizer and shit.
I'll be acting
like
up.
literally your neurons, like they change, like your brain chemistry change. You become crazy. You become crazy when you are triggered. Like when I'm triggered, you will think I'm fucking a borderline. I look like a borderline. Like sincerely, I'm like, I want to destroy everything and everyone, and I'm just the worst. I'm happy I found it.
Did I mess it up? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what I want to share with you guys next. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for looking at Jay Mizak's video. He was a feature tonight. And also looking at Temper's video, who's also a feature. I am going to try to feature one or two of our family members' videos each and every time we go live. So please, 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 you guys get rid of the fear. We love you. We support you. We're going to subscribe and we're going to show your content. It's oh my God, it's a tsunami of trolls out there lying on Jaguar Wright, Odell, Nathaniel Rubin, and the rest of the seniors. And when I say seniors, I'm not speaking about age. I'm talking about seniors who have been in the industry, Jag, who may be engaged to someone or in a relationship with someone in the industries that knows the pillow talk secrets, Odell, and then a victim, Nathaniel Rubin, the dopest nerd, who was his first surviving victim of P Diddy. We're going to feature your videos. We're going to feature them. So please reach out to me. My email is kickingitwithauntieleah@yahoo.com. And we're going to keep going with this because there's a host of channels out there just lying and bringing up, let me see if you guys can even hear me, but bringing up old content, old videos, when we don't even know what we would do if we were in the situation that Jaguar Wright was in. I do not know how my mental state would be if I had lost my adult son. I've lost children. I lost 2 daughters, but I also gained 2 sons. At the age of 33, I had my first one. At the age of 38, I had my second one. But who knows, unless you've been in the shoes of Jaguar Wright, of how you would react to the persecution, to the loss, to the lies, to the rejection. I need everybody to get on board with this campaign. And this campaign is to humanize Jaguar Wright. And no, we're not in a cult. I can follow who I want to follow. Right? For example, Ticket TV, Jaguar Wright fell out about a month ago. Guess who's still the head mom for Ticket TV? Me. Jag has never asked me to step down. Jag has never asked me to choose. Vice versa. Ticket has never asked me to step down. Ticket has never removed my wrench. Because I'm a respected moderator across this panel. I have 8 wrenches. 4 very established channels. We're not in a cult. I don't even know how a cult with no walls exists. Right? So with that being said, before we get into the darker segment of this live, I want to show you what I experienced this week. I want to show you what brought me joy this week. Excuse me. Guys, I'm pretty sure you guys already know that I have a speech impediment. But even that won't stop me. Some words I cannot pronounce. Sometimes this brain of mine works faster than this mouth of mine. So the word is not going to come out right. But at the end of the day, I trust God. Now, some of you call the Savior Yeshua. Some of you guys call him Jesus. I call him Jesus. This works for me. Some believe that because we're calling the wrong name, it doesn't work. I'm coming here to refute that. I don't believe it's the wrong name that we're calling. I believe that it's a different interpretation of the Son of God's name. Some say Yeshua, some say Yeshua, and I call him Jesus. He's my best friend. And me saying Jesus, which is not Jesus, it's not. It's a different interpretation for a different language of his name. Now, I will say that we all shall agree and will agree that he's not a white man. I don't even think that matters. But just like Jack said, and Latanya Rubin said, Latanya and Satna West and Grace, and all the rest of the elders that we honor, not by age, but by title and by wisdom, that they're one and the same. I want to share with you something very, very, very personal to me, very intimate to me, very important to me, because I questioned my mother here at Hood so many years. I was hurt in church, yet I'm not against all churches, because the Bible says I was the church, that we were the temple of God, right? Our bodies. So when I first had my first child, which his name is Israel, and I named him Israel because when I was 32 and a half years old, I had been praying for years after the loss of my two daughters that God would please make me a mother again, because the doctors kept saying, "Oh, your uterus is damaged. Oh, your uterus is tilted the wrong way. You can never have kids. You can never have be a mother." And because I had lost two at a very young age, because guys, don't judge me, but if you do, it's fine. I didn't know any better. I had no idea what sex was. I was assaulted at 14 years old. I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what was wrong, that it was wrong. Even at the age of 18, I did not know that having sex was against God. Not only that, I didn't know who God was. I didn't know Jesus. But as I look back over my life, I always found myself talking to this God that I didn't believe in, that I didn't know existed, right? So anyway, when I was like almost 33 years old, I got saved when I was 18. Let's back up. And I'll tell you that story, a miracle, marvelous story, something you probably won't even believe, but that's how I met God. But when I was 13, almost 33 years old, he said, "Leah," and I'm like, "Yeah, you guys call him Jehovah. You might call him the Most High God. You might call him other things, but to me, he's my dad. He's my father, because my father wasn't in my life. He just wasn't in my life growing up. So when God introduced himself to me at the age of 18, I immediately said, 'Dad.' So that's who he is to me. But anyway, Dad told me something is going to be resurrected in your life at the age of 33 that has been dead for decades." And I was like, okay, all right. So I was like, I wonder what it is. What are you talking about, right? So I went on, and then at the age of 83, I got pregnant. And I was so in shock that I took 12 pregnancy tests that all said positive. Each test was a symbol for each disciple that followed Jesus. So after losing two of my daughters, and I'll tell that on a different live, I'm not trying to get emotional. I received my first son at the age of 33. And I was like, "God, Lord, Daddy, what? Father, what do I name him?" He said, "Israel." Name him Israel. Because just like my son died at 33 and was resurrected 3 days later, your womb died a long time ago. It was resurrected at the age of 33. So my first child's name is Israel. So I'm like, oh my God, I have this beautiful son. I'm excited. I'm in awe. And then about what, 5 years later, here comes Jacob. Now notice that Jacob, now God told me to name my second son Jacob. Jacob is actually Israel. Isn't that amazing? They're the same person. And then when you go deep into the word of God, guess who I am? Leah. Now, who is Leah to Jacob and Israel? Don't get weird. Ain't no incest going on, but I was their wife. So all of our names that God gave us are all intermingled. So I want to share with you guys, a little part of my personal journey with these babies that God blessed me with, that God promised me with. I was suicidal, actually tried to take myself out plenty of times, but I could never die. Actually, at the age of 14, I really did die. I rose up just like that. I saw the tunnel of light just like everybody else. But Jesus stopped me outside the light. And I was 14, and I didn't know who he was back then. I didn't really meet Jesus until I was 18, or God the Father, the Almighty, or my daddy. That's who he is to me, my daddy. He stopped me right before I entered the tunnel. He said, Leah? And I said, yes. He said, are you sure you want to go? And I said, no, sir, because I don't know who you are. At that time, at the age 14, I didn't know who he was still. I told him, I said, I want to go back with my mom because I don't know who you are. He said, okay, I'm going to send you back to your mom. He said, but you will know me one day. And I was like, okay. And just like that, I saw myself descend back into my body that was laying on the basement floor, and I jumped up. And I looked around. I'm like, nobody else seen this? But nobody else ever seen it. But God is real. You know why I love Jack so much? Because she knows Jack. She knows God is real. So let's go ahead and let's get into this next video, which is my baby's baptism. Both of my kids got baptized, and they never went to church. I'll get into that, of why I never took them to church, because I experienced a lot of church hurt. And I didn't want my kids to experience that. So I didn't take them. I taught them at home. But guess what happened? Let's get into it. Did I present it already? I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. Let's get into it. If I can finally do it. Share screen.
Together. All right, and then we'll close up with a couple more songs.
Amen. Go over there.
Still got my face, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I'll take. Face on
You want me to flop in? You want to go first? I mean,
Oh, I'm so happy, God. I feel like I did something right. I don't know.
behind me.
Oh, my heart is full. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
In your heart for all of your days, as long as you live good days and bad days, to follow Jesus no matter what happens.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna pray for you, and then
Thank you, Jesus.
grab a hold of my arm.
Thank you, Lord.
Lift your knees. All right, versus going all the way back, and then right up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Lord, I love you. I thank you for Israel. Lord, I just ask that you just bless his life and his decision to follow you. That you would give him strength, that you give him the power through you, not through his own strength, but through anyone else, is to follow Jesus. Not because he's good, but because you're good. Not because his life is going to be perfect, but because you're perfect. And no matter where life leads you, good or bad, if you just follow Jesus, and you'll light wherever you go. So we love you. We thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right, so let's scoot forward a little bit. All right, so what you're going to do is I'm going to put my hand on your chest. You can grab a hold of my wrist if you want. All right. I'm going to go like, you need to hold your nose, your feet. Bend at your knees. Bend like this? Well, yeah, and then I'm going to drop it back. And then okay. Okay. Stand up. Oh. All right. All right. Israel, because you're a professional of faith and because you have desired to follow Jesus for the rest of your life, we now baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you.
So, Jacob, have you accepted the Lord as your personal Savior?
Yes.
And is it your desire to follow Jesus all of your life?
Absolutely.
All right. So because of your profession of faith, we're going to step into that nice warm water, okay? And we're going to baptize you. All right?
Little goofy, right? You know, little baby.
Jesus, I love you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Desire to follow you. Thank you, his big brother, Izzy as well. Lord, he was baptized and just wants to follow in his footsteps, Lord. But most importantly, I pray that he would follow you all the days of his life. No matter what the world throws at him, no matter what goes on, Lord, this decision to truly follow you will not just be one of a religious thing, but of a relationship. And you will speak to him, and you will encourage him, and you will love him, Lord, and he will love you back. So I just pray that you would honor his heart, and just bless him in Jesus' name. All right, Jacob, because your profession of faith in Jesus, we're going to baptize you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. So if you need, if you need to, here you go. Ready?
He's a goofball. Y'all see the big brother back in the back? Right there with the camera. That's Izzy. Always watching over his brother.
This is a fair.
They got awards at a couple of days ago. This is what you guys are watching now. My boys, Izzy's now 16. He got baptized at the age of 14. And Jacob got baptized last year at the age of 11. Now, this is the award ceremony at their private school. So proud of him. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Flag on my headline, we lead from our profile. Face labels, the Christian artist, I love Jesus, my quote now. On Facebook, I'm posting the Bible quote. On the back, judgment, don't bother, open that good book.
Okay. All right, guys. I thank you so much for sharing that experience with me. And I messed around and caught something when I went to the award ceremony a couple of days ago. Not all stopped up, but this too shall pass. So next, I do have another video that I want to share. It's going to actually be pertaining to the actual the Oddi versus Diddy relationship. Is going to explain. We're going to watch when Jonathan Oddi first got arrested, and then we're going to watch him in his interrogation, which I believe is what started him and Cassie's lawsuit. Is what really started the investigation into Diddy's nefarious self. So let's get into that. Let's dive deep. You guys give me your questions. You guys ask your questions, put Q in front of your questions. And one day, you know what? You guys know that our friend, the one that we love, the one that we defend, the one that we, even though she has so many people dog her and she doesn't trust people. But I will let you know that if I was Jaguar Wright, I would probably be the same way. People have hurt her. They have literally hurt her. Out here spreading lies, misinformation, doing videos, paid videos with her last surviving child, just to slander her name. But I know that this channel, J Mizak's channel, Nick's channel, Tipper's channel, and everybody else's channel who really support her, we're for her. Now we may have to work harder to show her. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Because I love her. And I love Tanya Rubin. So let's get into this last video. And then we can have a little conversation. So what we're about to watch is the arrest of Jonathan Oddi in his interrogation. Uh-oh. Does it have sound? Yeah. This part doesn't have sound though. This might not even be the right video, y'all. Oh, Lord, let me find the right one. Please bear with me. Stop sharing. I will find the right one. I will find the right one. Present. Share screen. If this is the only one I have, that's what I have to go by. But I'm not sure. So we can just watch this one for now. And I won't stop it again. I will post a clean version of the video after this live. So we can just watch this one for now. And I won't stop it again. I will post a clean version of the video after this live. This one for now. And I won't stop it again. I will post a clean version of the video after this live. This one for now. And I won't stop it again. I will post a clean version of the video. Don't know what's wrong with this thing. Let me exit out and let's go find it again, okay? I apologize. I'm having some technical difficulties, but we'll get it out. Izzy, get Creed, please.
Creed, come on. Yeah, come on.
My videos have music to it, so I don't think that this is the right one. But, however, it'll get us to where we
You
need
couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now?
I couldn't. No, I can't.
I was on mute. I was saying you getting better at this now.
I apologize, guys. I am. I'm almost a pro.
Yeah.
I almost need to send my ARRP card back. Just saying. So let's see what we got. Can you guys see that? What the?
I just see the background.
Okay, so let me
Yeah.
share it again. And again, I don't think this is the right video, but it will defeat the purpose. This does not have any audio on the one I made for you guys does. So I know it's not the right video.
What
But
video is this?
this is the one where Jonathan Oddi actually went into the Trump
okay.
hotel
Yeah.
in Florida and shot it up. So this is the beginning.
Yeah, I see
It
now.
doesn't have any music to it. I had added music to it, but it's not the right one. So, but this will make do. I don't know where my other one is. It's somewhere.
Yeah, it's all
This
good.
is
You
kind
can
of
comment on
it'll
it.
walk you through the events. So right now it looks like that he's behind the counter. He's firing back at the authorities. This is Jonathan Oddi. This is the one that actually brought the accusation against Huff, the very first one, even before Kathy had filed her lawsuit. I wrote down the date. Let me see if I can find it. But I do believe that this incident happened on May the 18th, 2018. I really wish I could find the one that has music to it, but I don't want to hold you guys longer than what I should. So I'm
We
not
can
even
see
going
what's
to try.
going on.
So right here, he's resisting arrest. He went in, and Mr. Oddi was not trying to hurt anyone. He was shooting in the air. He was making sure that he missed people.
Right.
He did get shot in the leg, though.
Yeah.
But he really wasn't trying to hurt people. My belief is that, in what he said, he was trying to get arrested to go into protective custody. Because Diddy and his team of mobsters were trying to kill him.
See how the cops is just shooting in there anyway?
Yep. And he was shooting back. But he wasn't
Wow.
shooting to try to hurt them. It's evident, yeah. My belief is Jonathan Oddi is one of the key characters in this trial.
Subject information. She's going downstairs to the ground floor and she's putting her back.
Which way? Which way?
Wearing all black.
He was there. Where's downstairs? Where's downstairs?
White male or advisable?
White male. He was behind the desk.
He's a white male.
Hey, come back me up. Over.
Next to the elevator.
next to the elevator. Where's the other?
No, he's done. He dropped his gun.
If I think he dropped the gun, do we have a direction of travel down the stairs?
Which way?
Yeah, just go to the ignition, see the ignition, turn on the ignition.
We have Air 12. Can we set up a perimeter? Can someone advise around the hotel?
Where's the stairwell? The other side.
I know you can see my comments
All right,
too.
let's go to the other side.
Okay,
he dropped your gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he was armed.
That's dope.
Which way?
Yep. I can see your comments.
Which
I
way?
can see your
Towards the golf
followers'
course?
comments too.
All right, let's go.
That's
That's
what's
all
up.
we gotta do is
Yes,
say
yes,
more
he said
often.
he said,
Yeah.
I don't know where Odell at, but I'm about to text him.
no, we don't.
You said you was gonna show up,
Where's,
bro.
Keep
where's the
busy.
golf course that they're talking about? What's
Right,
that?
man.
Who else is in here? Just us. Just us. The subject was behind the desk. They went down the stairs. Where's
Shiny
down the
those
stairs?
floors
Hey,
are.
Sarge, where's down the stairs? How do we get down? Where's down the stairs towards the golf course?
Even if the seniors are not here, we got it. Though,
Let's
right?
go.
We'll hold it down.
Yeah, we got this.
Yep.
Yo, whoever shines those floors needs a raise.
Listen, I need
Shiny
them
as
at my house
shit.
ASAP. Strap A.
Right? Come do my floors.
Right?
Dang.
Where'd they?
Guys, please hit the like button and share the video.
Yes, hit the like.
Sarge, do you want to go downstairs? Second floor.
They got the whole squad out for this guy.
And we gotta make sure we don't have more subjects.
Yeah.
Yes, partners, this thing has some twists and turns. We need to do a deep dive, Jay.
All this for one man.
Should we go clear this room?
One man.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, go. You're right.
Watch and see. The sole purpose of this is to get into protective custody. This is 2015.
And these
Past 7
motherfuckers probably
years.
would have killed it.
Yeah, but we did. Where the fuck?
Right?
We didn't clear the rest because there's no more than one.
There's stairs.
We're gonna watch this interview next. You'll see why. I believe this all opens up the investigation.
Mm.
Yeah, I got you.
I got him. Nice.
Okay. All right, he's subject here.
Got him.
Yeah. All right, let's clear.
Right?
What about? Hey, Sarge. All I saw was one subject. Yeah.
Okay, TSL. Fire's been advised to come in.
All right, where? Sarge, you want to finish clearing the building?
I just got
Okay.
No
problem.
If you want stock, you got plenty of guys here. Stock up
Let's
and just
let's start clearing the rest of the floor.
If you saw too many doors here, so you need to corridor.
We got it.
An easy way to go is that corridor. The corridor all the way. So you all the openers are obvious.
All right. Okay.
Can anyone advise if rescue made it up to the ballroom?
247 be a negative. If you can't come in.
I just got off the phone with them and told them to come in. Probably 122. I'm behind rescue. They're entering the guard gate right now. Yeah, 100 residents by rescue's here. They're arrival. Okay, is there a unit that corresponds to DBS for being advised there's a witness that named by DBS?
Every day it blows my mind. Watching how things all night. And now you notice in the universe wants you to succeed. Take out your candles and remember to faith when you make.
All right, we got just hold this for me.
And if you're ready for what's next, I hope you
Yeah, 100 reference. Again, I just need the whole area of the Trump to be secured. I want no one to come in this area and come down.
Let's clear these bathrooms.
Yo, this is crazy, right?
All right, I'll check this one.
The whole hotel.
Oh, wow. It didn't seem this long in the first video.
I think that this is the unedited video.
Yeah, I seen the edited one on the Tisa Tales.
Yeah.
Like last year.
Actually broke it down really well.
Let's go back down.
I'm not a follower of
to
Tisa, but she did do really well on that.
What's that?
I think she was the first one to bring this up, because I didn't know about it before.
I think she was too.
We were here earlier.
She did really well on her analysis. I'm just not a fan of hers right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I hear you.
Anytime you got something negative to say about Jack, I ain't with you.
A lot of these content creators, they all get their info pretty much from the same place.
And they just run with it. They don't fact check anything.
That's true too.
They
It's
fact
all
check.
about first
They
come.
would know that Jack is
It was only one.
right,
Yeah,
Cat.
posted
It is
first.
crazy. He didn't hit not one officer because he really wasn't trying to. He really just wanted to get arrested. You'll see in the next clip when we enter into the integration room. He's the first one back on. I wrote it down. May the 18th, 2018, to sound the alarm about Diddy.
Right.
Just a subject. And we're coming in. By rescue.
So many doors in this
Rescue's
motherfucker.
here.
I agree, Seth. I agree. Hit the leak, Seth. And I still need my
Got it.
interview.
And it's on the floor too. Okay, thanks, man. Thanks.
So right here, guys, this is when Jonathan Oddi got arrested. He went into the Trump Hotel to shoot it up. He made sure he didn't shoot any police officers, and allegedly it's because he did not want to be out there free.
I don't have blood on my back here. By that rail.
He wanted to get locked up.
Okay,
he has been locked up for the last 7 years. He recently
That's
spoke
crazy.
about the things that he spoke about in this integration, guys. Listen, he spoke about these things yesterday again. So I do believe that he's going to be a witness because he brought this stuff up again yesterday in an interview behind bars with prominent news stations. So yeah.
I was one of the first officers on scene and fired shots at the subject. Yes.
I want to see that.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, gotcha. I think I dropped my flashlight too. Yeah, over here. That's all right. They said the Ale House.
Shout out to Trump's ex-wife
8, 7, and 3.
who designed that hotel.
Right? Please hit the like button, guys. We're doing big. The mods of Jaguar Rider doing big things.
Trump makes all his wives design his hotels.
My phone's in the car here, so
right? Yeah. Yep.
Look at that marble.
Please like the live, share the video, and hit notifications and choose all notifications for both of our channels.
I'm gonna put my number down here.
All 3 of our channels, because Seth's gonna come up here. Seth and West is coming up here.
Hey.
I was one of the first ones here.
Oh shit, is my mic on?
16,
Wallet.
Right? So family, I'm sorry to keep interrupting you, but I want to prepare you for the next interview. The next interview, you will see Jonathan Oddi with the police investigators in an interrogation room. And this is when things get a little awkward. Make sure you pay attention.
To walk me or figure out where they want me? Could you step out of the night? Can I go off, Sergeant? Can I go off?
How many?
Several people asking me, who is Jonathan Oddi? Who is Jonathan Oddi? So I had to do this.
Cat.
Hi, you have ID with you, sir? Are you working here?
Yeah, I'm working now in this area.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
But hopefully, you're gonna have.
I said go my home.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait just a minute, okay? Just hang on your ID. One of the other officers is probably gonna have to come get your information. Just stand by here right now, okay? Thank you, sir. Just hang on to it for me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Why they bothering that man there?
Right?
Leave the man alone.
Exactly.
Y'all got who y'all want.
But honestly, we're glad, right, that they didn't leave him alone, right? Or we would not have had the origin of really what was going on, right? So I'm glad they didn't leave.
And this was 2017.
Let's get into it. Was it 17 or 18? Because I had the video.
It's that right here.
Downloaded it. Is it
April
17?
30th.
Okay.
2017.
Listen, that's even worse, right? That's
San
8
Diego,
years
Florida.
ago.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it.
Does not think he hit the security guard.
Well, let me flip over my chicken right quick.
I'm telling my Peter 1.
We can always say I think so far like 6 people are down.
Shooting again, more shots fired.
Okay, just like good, no bad. About 3 minutes.
So that's why it's always good to have an information partner.
Okay, you did not hit anyone else, but I did hear one more shot.
Where 2 or 3 are gathered. I love my family.
He's yelling at people to get away.
It's gonna be Joe. West 805.
He's still sitting in the lawn chair.
This guy shot about 6 people already. Reloading and shooting again.
Brown hair on the male. He's not a transient.
Earning my
Yes, Crossroads Apartments. CRP being shot only black people.
If we can, we're restricted. Okay.
So when you click on judicial, log in, the pool is right there.
So what we're going to do now is we're seeing his capture.
That circle, they're
And
going
we're
to see
going
you right away. So just
you're into the interrogation,
as well.
Mr. Oddi. West, are you here yet, Wolf?
So right off of Judicial, there's a driveway. Okay.
We don't know nothing about the private chat and all that. This music cracked me up.
Yeah. Comical music.
Those floors are flawless, though.
In fact.
Right? Guys, make sure you share the video. Because we're trying to grow. Jack has begged you guys to follow her moderators. Right, Jay?
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that.
What, can I get a gummy or something? Because you sound like you done had a gummy or two. That's why you always trying to eat on chicken.
It's a Hamas supporter. Okay.
Hey, Wolf.
Hamas.
I see Wolf.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No.
Hamas.
Let me see.
Okay. I had sex with
Cassie. I see Wolf Gang. You see Wolf Gang?
He would masturbate.
See that?
Yep.
Cassie, I had like.
Yep. Are you still on the screen? Jay, you still on the screen as well? Wolf got the damn
you can't see me?
Sour. I don't know.
You can't see me?
Sour Patch. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's me.
Sour Patch Kids. Well, where's Wolf?
It's a Sour Patch dummy.
He over here somewhere. West Side on the panel. You see West Side too? Okay.
Nah, I don't see.
Okay.
See
yeah, no. Okay, you got me up. What's up? What's up?
I got you up, bro. But I don't know
What's
how to
good?
get you up. What's good?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean you talking about the camera?
Yeah, because it only gives me like the option for 2 people.
Oh no. You I'm up and he should be up at the same time. So yeah, I can cam up. I didn't cam up though, that's all.
No, ain't nobody cammed up, but Jay's cammed up. All right, let's get it, y'all.
Oh,
Let's get it.
I can cam up. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just taking care of some
Cam,
DI. That's all.
well, cam
Same
the
here.
fuck up then. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Get it, y'all.
re-examine. I'm gonna have to re-examine this Jonathan Oddi video because when I first saw it, I said, oh boy, it's crazy as cat shit. I don't believe him,
Right.
but
He wasn't
now
he was trying to get intentionally arrested.
right, yeah, yeah.
And I don't blame him because Diddy's ass is dangerous. Long live Pop. Long live Biggie. Throw his ass under the jail. He don't even deserve a trial. I said.
Man. Now we're gonna talk. I want to talk about it because Sure said something that kind of had me like, wait, what? I supposed to did this video on Sure, but we'll talk about it later.
You want to continue to watch this first?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
My squad.
Hey.
Look. My squad. Hey.
The Bob Squad.
And a senior in the house. My squad. And a senior. I don't even know what a gang is. But I grew up on Pac. Which you don't probably know nothing about. I love Pac. But you didn't grow up on Pac. You was born in the 80s.
Yeah, I was born in the 80s.
Me and Wolf know about that.
I thought Jay was born in the 90s.
Look, right? But Wolf and I.
Now, Jay, I thought you was born in the 90s.
Nah.
Wolf and I grew up on Pac. But even, I
remember.
I'm older than Wolf. So
I remember the night when I first heard Pac spit on Same Song, and they just kept playing it over and over and over. This was like the early 90s, and I was like, "Oh, this dude is nice." I met with Pac's brother, Mo Preem.
Right.
And there's a thing about Mo Preem and Pac. They had this little lightweight beef / competition because when Mo spit on It Feels Good for Tony. You remember that song by Tony? It Feels Good?
Yeah, I remember, but I know damn
yeah.
They don't remember. But yeah.
No, he probably remember. I know Jay probably remember. Tony, It Feels Good.
Jay was born in the 80s. Late 80s. I mean, you and I were born in the 70s. That don't mean nothing.
AJ, nothing.
Jay, I know Jay remember. I know Jay remember It Feels Good by Tony.
No, he don't. He was 1 year old in a diaper, but okay.
He could have been in diapers and he remember that song.
Okay.
That don't mean a thing.
No, but Mo Preem was like he was the star of the family up until Pac did that joint Same Song. So Pac always had like a thing where it's like, oh, I gotta outdo Mo Preem because that song. Remember that song Tony by It Feels Good by Tony was big, and that rap was kind of dope. It was like, okay, I didn't even realize till years later that was Pac's brother.
Right.
And then
I didn't either.
Yeah, that was Pac's brother. That was Mo Preem. I met him. Much love. Shout out to Mo Preem. And he was the star of the family up until Pac was like, oh, I got to outdo him. And he did it with that when he got on with Digital Underground with Same Song.
Long live Pac. Long live Pac.
Yeah. Okay, so Jonathan Oddi. Let's get back to this Oddi character.
Okay. Let's go ahead and keep playing.
Yeah, keep playing.
You want me to stop? It right now while you want to comment? You want to comment right now?
No. I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay. Let's listen, guys. Oh, the music's too loud. I'm sorry, guys. I turned it down as low as I can get it. But you guys need to know, if I don't have permission to use a person's video, I have to mask it.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the interior, he made. He's president of Presidential College. So he made.
Yes, for Tony USA. I know, right?
He still hasn't kicked out the corruption from the system. He's letting them stay.
Hey, Steph.
You probably got to play like a straight instrumental, like one of them joints I sent you, so that the music doesn't. Like play the music and then let Jonathan talk, because I could barely hear him.
More, okay, so words. Okay, I need to buy about 3 more.
You say 3 more?
I am. Instrumentals. I got you.
Oh no!
Let's
Look.
get together after this.
No. Auntie Leia, you know I sent you a gang of them. Don't even buy them. Just use whatever you want. I got you. Don't trip. They're protected.
I only use what I bought though.
No. You can you got my permission to use whatever you want. If I sent you something, you can use it. Don't trip. And in fact, I got to get you with Black Diamond. Remember I told you my boy Black Diamond, he'll do you a dope intro. In fact, I'll get with him tomorrow. Okay. And I know you was talking about doing the intro. So yeah, he got you.
Okay. Until then, guys,
but yeah,
I will
use any of instrumentals.
Okay. But until family, I will post a clean version after the live, so you can really hear if you're having trouble hearing him. I'll post a clean version so you can hear him. Okay. All right, let's get it, y'all.
So I know you may have I know you.
I am so sorry. I thought I turned it down really low.
Okay. Take me dance. Basically, what it means is illuminate.
Because he was saying some stuff in his interview that I just dismissed it.
I can't hear it at all.
You can barely understand what he's saying.
I'm gonna try to pull it up. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pull it up.
Can you put on the caption so we can read it?
No, I'll try to do that. Just give me a second.
Don't trip. Because the key thing that he was saying though,
I turned it down to the lowest setting, and it still has the music loud.
You doing this on Ustream? I mean on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I turned it down to the lowest setting. Hold on, guys.
Partner. Shout out to Partner. She said the interrogation sounded fake and unreal.
Yeah, let me try to pull it up. I wasn't trying to get this to mess up. But
in fact, I was about to say I'll pull up
I turned it down to the very lowest setting ever.
Let me pull up this transcript.
You said you have it, Wolf?
No, I was going to pull up this transcript and maybe read it. Give me 1 second.
I'm so sorry, guys. I really be trying.
Don't be sorry. You good. Jonathan Oddi.
I promise you that we're going to perfect this thing.
This music is a trip.
Like Benny Hill.
You guys hear it?
Yeah. Somebody got the I'm gonna put it in the chat. Somebody got the interview on a podcast.
I do. I have all of it. I don't understand why it's so loud.
Because it's bad.
Do you guys hear the little weird music?
It's not that it's loud. to the American people. He's embarrassed about Stormy's situation, okay?
You don't have
family in the United States?
Yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles, my sister's dog. Yeah.
Can you guys hear it
Davies and
now?
Ross,
Can you guys
which
hear
are
it better?
good buddies, okay?
Yeah.
They're
Loud
gay.
and clear.
Who?
Both.
Okay, perfect.
Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all gay. Okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Sounded crazy before, right?
It's a Hamas supporter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who supporter?
I'm
Hamas.
glad that God
Hamas.
fixed it.
Hamas.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worry.
Hamas.
Yeah, he said DJ Khaled supports Hamas. I was like, wait, what?
Basically, he would masturbate, tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters.
What's that
and I
out?
heard a lot.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow.
Hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
What did you say, Wolf?
Yeah. Oh no. I was just saying how
He said
like
what?
if you listen to what he's saying, it sounds very absurd and crazy. He said DJ Khaled is a supporter of Hamas. And then he, like, because when he started saying all kinds of, like, he's saying all that, and you're like, oh, no, he tripping. Like, he crazy. You know what I mean? But now it's like, it's like
now we're
years later, we're like, wait, what? Yeah, start connecting the dots.
We're paying attention. Exactly. We're listening to him. Back then, it was like, he's crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. He's drunk. He's not at the hotel. But now we're like, wait a minute. Now, what was he saying? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
P Diddy, whatever you call yourself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people.
Lying.
Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay, you're my brother, so I like
He
black people.
pause it there.
My mom, I was raised
That's what's up, Steph.
by,
We learning.
by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant, but she was she took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people. Okay. I had settlement with Sean, okay, against Donald Trump, okay, because he used to belong to their side.
Why they cut that
He used
out?
to belong to that illuminated group that I told you about.
He had a $4 million
which
settlement.
is an elite group, okay, of individuals which
He had a $4 million settlement?
It was
Yeah, they cut it out.
Listen, guys,
basically,
it was brought up. It was brought up yesterday and today about this settlement. The settlement is because he caught herpes.
Oh, it was a $5 million settlement. Yeah.
$5 million. Yeah.
And he also, what I like about this interrogation video, he also spoke about this mind controlling substance that triggered him into doing what he was doing. So let's get back.
I think
did
he say baby oil? I think he said baby oil too, but nobody caught that.
He said something. Yeah, we're gonna listen to it. Let's break it down for the people.
what I did you tell him did you explain to him about the message? Or
please elaborate.
On Thursday, turning to Friday, basically, I went to Donald Trump. I went through the gates. I took I jumped the fence and I took the American flag and put it in the front desk and I blew the chandelier. Basically, what I did that for is to transmit a statement to the American people and to Donald Trump that we're not accepting any more corruption and abuse from their system of friends. Okay? Donald's still blind because he thinks that he let Hillary off the hook and she's okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying, okay. Keep going.
It ain't like that. The CIA and then they want to do the same thing that he did to JFK. Okay?
Alright.
Why? Because they want the United States to fall. They've already been creating a state of chaos and confusion in the United States. They want the United States to fall. Donald was against their agenda and won the presidency. Okay, he did get help from Russia. He did get help from the Saudis. He also got help from a lot of Republicans,
Right?
which is the electoral college vote, and he got a lot of support from Republican people. Okay, the elections, they weren't fair, but he wanted the electoral college vote.
Right.
which is the Republican vote, basically, according through, okay?
Mhm.
He didn't get the popular vote, okay?
Right. I hear you. Keep
So
going.
basically, the interior, he made it. He's president-elect by the Electoral College. So he made it. The situation is that he still hasn't kicked out the corruption from the system. He's letting them stay due to money, basically. Because they all like making money. That's why they're all billionaires, etc. So there's only there's select few of that run the country. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you, I know you may or may
You got a
not. I
link?
know you're gonna believe me. You have
We
what's
need to drop the
called the
link for the
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
Links in the chat.
Illuminati. Okay.
Yeah, Illuminati. Okay.
Oh,
They've
okay.
made it in
I know how to
dance.
count.
Basically, what it means, illuminated. Okay. They do satanic ritual abuse,
Hey,
which
Nick.
is basically
Nick's in the
CIA
building.
mind programming techniques to their own family, kids, etc. They're in the crew, and they bond that way. Okay, so they do sexual pedophilia. They do animal abuse, killing of animals, blood sacrifices, and everything in the Bohemian Grove. Okay, the Bohemian Grove, the Bushes go there. George Senior and George, both of them are in the same agenda. They cousins with the Clintons. Okay, so is Donald Trump.
So
Hey,
wait a
Golden
minute.
Dragon.
Okay, guys. I've been trying to understand this for about a year. I think he dropped this video decades ago. He mentioned the Boule. He mentioned that the Boule was the black or African American part of the Illuminati.
Yep.
Odell, I know you got the answer, bro.
Yep.
Explain that to us. I need
Okay.
to know.
Okay. So look, I'm gonna just go off of one of my master teachers who's resting, Steve Coakley, Baba Steve Coakley. He told us, he's one of the first people to tell us who the Boule is, and Boule pretty much essentially translates to advisors to the king. So
Okay.
the Boule is basically the black people that are up under the uh, I would say the white power structure, and they have their structure. They have their ones that they elevate, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, they make sure that the black Americans for the most part are in check. So yeah, you're not gonna get, if you're Boule, it's likely that you'll get money, but then they know you're not going to do anything to help other black people, really. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but when he compares it to the black Illuminati, in my mind, like my oldest son is 16, so
Yeah.
he'll be entering into the college field within the next year and a half, and so it's connected to being pledged into a fraternity, right?
Yeah.
So my goal is to teach my child how unimportant it is to pledge into this fraternity. What do you think I should do? Because that's the first thing that colleges do.
Right.
They go after your kids and they want them to pledge. I don't want my kid to be in no Boule. Help me out, bro.
Well. So I have a daughter. She's very brilliant. She got a full ride scholarship to college for civil engineering, and those are the. Well, she's black and Asian too, but that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah. So she'll be the first ones that they would target. You get what I'm saying? Because of her mind and how she looks, and if she's she has a certain look. Long story short, though, they would encourage her to be part of a fraternity. Now look, I got a lot of brothers who help me out. They're Masons, they're frat, so I just did an interview with former police officer of New Orleans. And he's part of a frat. Him and Tavis Smiley, my boss, they're frat brothers. Essentially it's for connection. It's for it's supposed to be really for that. Like, connections. If you got a frat brother who works at a certain location, they may look out for you. That's really what it's for, and that's the essential, So when they really get down to it, that's really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? But the higher up you go to these certain organizations, you start to really see what it is. I wouldn't. So I'm at a dilemma because I'm like, in fact, one of my OGs who teaches at a school, he tells me, he's like, it's not necessarily all bad, the frat situation, but my thing is this: I don't really just rock with organizations in general, like just to join them, just to be joining them anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like if there's an organization, it's something that I'm going to be a part of, I'm going to start it. So I would just tell him, don't shy away from networking, but don't be so quick to join anything. That's pretty much how I would look at it. A lot of times these frats, the black frats and stuff, they do it because like a lot of times when they say ignorance is bliss, they really don't know. But long story short, he really should be looking at, number one, leading himself and knowing what it is to be a leader, and knowing himself. Our ancients tell us, know thyself, right? So he got to know himself first, then he should understand learn what his purpose is. So the first thing that he should really focus on is leadership, leading himself, being self-disciplined and finding out his purpose. Then, if he wants to join an organization, I mean, if he wants to, he wants to. If he want to do it, if he feel like, and his heart is good, he could do it. Boom, let him do it. But if he's bright, if he's smart, if he's good looking, if he's athletic, if he they're gonna seek him out anyway. He really should just be mindful, and like I said, it should be focused on self first, and read up, just encourage him to read. I think the first book that I read that really just got me on it was like Malcolm X's autobiography, and it didn't really make me go, I got to be a Muslim or whatever, but it just made me say, think about what he went through. He was pretty much blinded. He was ignorant. He was in darkness when he was Malcolm Red, or not Malcolm Red, but Malcolm Little, when he was Detroit Red. Then when he started reading and started learning just about stuff in general, he got enlightened, and then he became a Muslim, and then this, and then he bettered himself. It's to me, it's like that process of learning yourself, knowing yourself to better yourself. Imagine Malcolm if he didn't join the Nation of Islam. He would still be that powerful leader, but the Nation of Islam wouldn't have had him. And he probably would have lived longer, because that organization, in my opinion, was like his demise or whatever. You gotta give him crumbs to say, hey, read this or learn this. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help him get to his purpose. I really don't have an answer. Right. All I'm saying is, really, for the most part, he really should focus on his purpose. Focus on his purpose and his ability to lead himself. If he masters that, then he'll be his own leader, and he'll have his own organization, and he'll be,
Yeah. No, Wolf, you're doing amazing. These things, I'm asking you this because I think that you're wise. In my opinion, you're wise, even though I'm older than you. In your genre is in the hip hop. I grew up with hip hop. I still view your opinion. I still view your opinion as being wise. So I appreciate it. An excellent analysis. So we appreciate you, right? And then Jay, he's in Canada watching the USA, separated by a sea, right? I appreciate his analysis. I appreciate everybody's analysis. What I don't appreciate, we ain't gonna talk about it, but a certain owl flying around YouTube with no opinion and nothing to host any substance. So thank you very much. We hurt you. Jay, you got something to say, nephew?
Yeah, Yash is in the back.
I know.
Oh yeah, bring her up.
Let's get.
Bring her up.
Oh, that's Miss Beautiful, Miss Movie Star.
Hey, how is everyone?
Hey, beautiful.
Good.
Yeah,
Can't see you.
You can hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you though.
I'm so sorry I didn't see you.
Oh no,
it's okay. I'm 50 years old. I'm older than everybody on this panel, and I'm technically challenged.
I'm tapping in.
I'm technically challenged. We all need to get in this right here because somebody that's in the jail needs to stay in the jail, under jail. Don't even need the trial. Just lock his ass away. All right. So we have Brother Odell who explained it. I agree with him 100%. Let's get back into it, guys. You guys ready? Let's get it.
He's also a distant cousin. So if you see, there's a direct correlation of the presence
Everybody
of the United
say
States
hello to the beautiful natural one, our head mom.
All these family ties
who deserve all the respect.
Go back to the same place. The royal family in England, okay?
Nick say she older than you,
family
Anthony.
here of the Illuminati.
Nick, you ain't on this panel tonight. You want to come up?
Of the royal British family, okay?
Come on,
they
Nick.
have children between themselves. Why? Because they have that issue. You understand? They want like superiority of the race. They see it that way. But it really it backfires them because it makes them simple-minded. You understand? When you have sex with someone in your family, your kids are not gonna come out smart. You understand? They're gonna come out dumb. All right. So Donald turned his back, but he's still trying to negotiate a peaceful way out, and they have an agenda to kill him. Okay. Example: if you look at the Illuminati card games. Example, okay? You look at the game, Illuminati card game?
I'm not familiar with it, so help.
And Wolf, that agenda is crazy, right? Did you listen to this part? We're going to go and listen to it, but the agenda he's talking about is diabolical. Diabolical. But he's not the only one that said it. It was somebody else that said it before him.
You understand?
It's a card game.
It's a card game.
That tells you exactly what their agenda is.
Gotcha.
It's called mental pre-programming. That means that you predispose already once you play this, your mind's already predisposed at this happening, and you accepting it. Okay? So they have a picture of Donald dead in that game.
Oh, okay.
All right? I'm not crazy. They have the picture of Donald dead. But they also had the Twin Towers. They had everything on there.
Gotcha.
Okay, from A to Z. So it's kind of like a hidden agenda, which they try to make it open to our eyes, but we really don't see it. We're so busy working.
It's kind of like hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Okay.
We pausing.
No,
speak truth.
Yeah, he's saying some. So he is saying some real stuff in regards to their agenda. They have to, by universal law, expose what it is that they're doing. Number one, they can't move too much in secrecy anymore. You get what I'm saying? And by universal law, you gotta kind of let your subject know, hey, this is what it is that I'm doing, and they're gonna accept it. But it's also a mind game, like he said, because it's like, you let the people know in general, like, oh, hey, this is coming up, like that movie I, Robot. People thought it was a game, but that's really the agenda. Like, I swear to God, in about 5 years, you're gonna be seeing robots like mowing lawns and taking care of old people and that's gonna do. They gotta let you know what their agenda is, because they gotta enroll you in it too. They got it. I was telling someone about, side note about like sex magic. When you are about to, it's Kundalini energy. You about to orgasm. Your mind. You should be focused on what it is that you want at that moment.
Right.
I think Aleister Crowley was on that as far as like he got that from the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Comedics, but he corrupted it because they would do their sex magic. Go ahead.
Yeah. P Diddy, whatever.
Explain to us what the heck? Explain to us who Mr. Crowley is.
He, and I'm tying it all in because it all works in the same fashion. Diddy
Right.
and all these so-called freak offs, they were sex rituals. That's all they were. Now, Aleister Crowley was considered the most evilest man on the planet. That's what he gave himself that title at the time.
Right.
He used to do a whole bunch of like sex parties all throughout the U.S. He was so freaky in the U.S. that they kicked him out, and he ended up doing them over there in Europe. He would perform these rituals where, let's just say, before. So, not to get too graphic, like I said about the Kundalini energy, the sex magic, the orgasm, all that, that's powerful. He would get to the point to where, he would be doing all these orgies and stuff. And he even had to where he was doing it with freaking goats. He was having SCX with goats. And then before they orgasm, while they were, he would slit their throats to get their power. So all that's tied in, even what's going on with this Diddy stuff, because it wasn't freak off or whatever. No, it was a sex ritual, SCX ritual. I'm sorry, I don't want to demonetize your chat, or your video, but overall, that's
I'm not
what. Okay. All right, but nonetheless, yeah, that's really what this whole thing is about. I'm trying to steer it back to where we were talking about, but overall, yeah, Jonathan Oddi is on point with what he's saying about them having an agenda, letting the public know what the agenda is beforehand. You ever talk about with the Simpsons, and the Simpsons would have these so-called, predictions. And y'all should get Professor Griff's book. He got a book called The Covert Psychological War on Hip Hop, and he talks about this, about problem, reaction, solution. They present the problem, they understand what the reaction is, and they'll present the solution. The Hegelian dialect. Yeah, all that stuff he ain't lying. Jonathan Oddi is not lying when it comes to what he's talking about for the most part. Some of the stuff I can debunk is bullshit, but overall, he's on point. They gotta present it before they gotta present their agenda.
At the end of the day, yes, he was under the influence when this happened. He had spoke about some type of device or some type of medicine or whatever that can alter the mind of a human being that they can click on and click off, and they don't know anything about it. I believe him. I agree with you 100%. I don't believe that he's speaking. He has some gibble, some gibberish in there somewhere. But for the most part, I believe this dude. 8 years ago, he sounded the alarm. 25 years ago, Nathaniel Rubin sounded the alarm about Diddy, right? And I believe that you probably know his name. I can't bring it up right now. I can't remember him. I'm not even saying allegedly, but he brought up, he was the president of Bad Boy. He brought up what Diddy did to Pac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Diddy's diabolical. Do you remember his name? I can't remember his name.
The president of Bad, you talking about Uptown? You talking about Andre Harrell?
No, he died. It's the one that came out recently with a lawsuit.
Oh, Rick Burroughs, right? Kirk Burroughs?
Yes, Mr. Burroughs, yeah.
Yeah.
Who broke down.
I'm gonna tap down in a second, but I'll come back up. But before we start talking about that, don't get it twisted. Kirk Burroughs, yeah, he broke it down, but did he learn from who? The best of the best, live. Don't get it twisted.
Right. Yep. And I believe that Kurt Burroughs is not 100% innocent, just like I believe that Cassie, sorry about that, guys, is not 100% innocent. But if you're going to come out and you're going to atone for your sins and confess what you did wrong,
Yeah.
And I don't have nothing to say
Yeah.
about that, right?
Right.
So let's get back in the video. And anybody that wants to tap in that's on the panel, please let's tap in. We're having a conversation. There's something that's going on right now that's detrimental to hip hop, detrimental to African American, and everybody that has been a victim of Diddy and the people that surrounds him, including, Dad, including Netanya and everybody else. This right here, we need to bring it all out, y'all.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay. I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. Okay. You're my brother, so I like black people.
Okay.
My mom, I was raised by an African woman in my house. Okay. She was just a servant, but she was she took care of me.
Right.
So I love black people.
Okay.
I had settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5, okay? When I take Sean the threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting framed for anything, okay? I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued for the herpes and won. But they did. Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible, I'm not sure. Now, how does this lead towards Donald Trump?
Okay.
The Mercedes family, Ben Mercedes, that works with Mark Garagos. Mark Garagos used to be Michael Jackson's attorney.
Yeah, out in Los Angeles.
Yeah. He had he drugged Michael and they OD'd him, okay? He didn't overdose. They OD'd him because they keep the royalties of the music. Michael alone made $860 million alone last year, okay, in 2017, which who keeps that royalty? The music companies. Who represents the media and entertainment in the United States? Most of them, Mercedes does. Kenny Mercedes, which is Greenman Mercedes Shire out of New York. Okay. So what they've been doing is they've been promoting a hate agenda against Trump. So people hate him, okay, because they know he is very alpha, okay, very alpha in the sense that he likes money, he likes to make money, and he likes women, and they know they want to defame him in certain ways with Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government, okay? But it ain't happening because it's too smart for them. You understand what I'm saying?
You're trying to, right?
Don is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a distant cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense with Obama. I love each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issues with Obama. Who knows his real name? They say he was born in Indonesia, and he's also born in Hawaii. Nobody knows. Why? Because he's an ex-CIA agent.
Okay.
Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking shit and looking like an Arab. And then they bombed the Twin Towers. Okay? So my problem is, I'm here to expose each and single one of them to the American public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001, and therefore. Okay?
Now tell me though, how all of that led up to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Well, I've been trying. My settlement put me in a box. Basically, I couldn't talk because otherwise I'll be sued. So I let it be, but they've been following me, and they've had, Mark Garrett has had the FBI on me, has had other agencies looking at me and spying on me, okay, because they want to set me up as an extortionist, like if I was extorting Sean for money. It's wrong. Basically what happened is Diddy and Ross, which they're good buddies, okay, they're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled. They're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Khaled is a Hamas supporter. Okay?
Who supporter?
Hamas.
Hamas. Yeah. Gotcha.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
No worry.
Hamas supporter, okay?
Right.
Basically, he's Arab, Palestinian, okay? The Ciroc agenda, okay, is basically binge drinking poured out on a youth. They promote binge drinking and drugs.
Gotcha.
The hip-hop agenda was laid out by Obama during his last presidencies purposely. That's why they had Tupac killed, because when they kill them, you gain fame. When your record sales go up, and then people listen to your lyrics and everything, and then you become famous, okay? That's how they do it, all right? Tupac's still alive.
Yeah.
He's in Cuba. Basically, what happens is the following. The hip-hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. You need to involve the DEA. They move all the dope, okay, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs,
by the inside the United States, okay. They move what's called high grade powder MDMA. They move cocaine, and they move liquid cocaine in their bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it. I've seen the liquid cocaine, I've drank it myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright, he calls it G-juice, but it's liquid cocaine.
Right.
Alright. How do I know there's a conspiracy against Trump?
Nothing back.
Because it's in the Illuminati card deck. He should look at it for himself.
But let me bring it back to Thursday night, Friday morning.
Sure.
I mean, how did all of this? I think I better understand what you're saying. But what I want to know is, how did that prompt you? How did that make you do what you did that night?
Well, we're getting to a point that his assassination is coming. Okay, because it's an agenda they're perpetrating on the media and the news. Example, Madonna is a client of Mercedes, Ben Mercedes. He has her go on public TV and say, oh, someone should, I thought so many times of going up and blowing up the White House.
Gotcha.
Okay, they give her that little message. That little message is Hillary's message, okay? Because Hillary sends it to Geragos, and Geragos gives it to Mercedes, and they give it to the dog. Okay, now
I get all of that.
you're gonna need an internet so I can show you. If I show you the website, you're just gonna go like, oh fuck.
All right. Help me understand you.
Sure.
How old are you?
I'm 42. I've been through all my life. Okay. I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was going to expose him.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, obviously we never met.
I know.
I don't know you from Adam's Cat.
I know.
I'm trying to, we'll get back to the event in a minute.
I got like 30 years of dogs. I'm good.
Where you from?
I was born in South Africa.
What town? What city?
Newcastle, the Valley of 1,000 Hills. I'm from Zululand. I'm what you call a Zulu.
Okay.
I was born there, and then my parents were Latin descent from Argentina. They escaped the military dictatorship in Argentina.
Pinochet, all that?
No, the Argentine one. Yeah, my Pinochet was a Chilean one, but
okay.
I can't remember. It was like a military dictatorship. I can't remember the names.
All right. How many years did you stay in South Africa?
12 years in South Africa, and I stayed 12 years in Argentina. And then I came here to the United States, and I've been here 20 years since.
Okay.
18 years.
Parents, so you got a mother and father?
Dad came and visited me, died here of cancer. And mom went back at home, I think, visiting with my sister in Europe.
Okay. What year did your father pass away?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Did that have any effect on you? I mean, what was
Not really.
your relationship like with your father?
Well, I suffered a little child abuse when I was a kid.
Okay.
And I believe he's not my real dad, but it's okay, you know.
All right.
I sometimes, you know, maybe that's what he thought. I don't know.
All right. And your mother, where's your mother right now?
She's in I think in Argentina, traveling in Europe.
Okay. What's your relationship like with her?
Distant, but distant but nice.
All right. Well, any brothers, any sisters?
Yeah, both. Also distant but nice.
Okay.
They both in Argentina. Well, my brother's in Argentina, my sister's in Europe with my mother.
Oh, so you don't have
family in the United States?
Yeah.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
sister's dog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're not married? You're single?
I'm divorced.
You're divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex-wife is Tyler Troutwine. I told her she's an attorney.
She's an attorney?
Yeah.
Where she live?
In Boca Raton.
In Boca Raton?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know anything about this? Have you talked to anybody?
Yeah, she kind of knows. But what happened was they've been tapping me so much on my phone through intelligence. I figured out how they tap their iPhones.
Okay.
And basically it's gone all the way up. And I've seen even Hillary knows they've been watching me. They've been watching my text.
Come back to me. We'll get back into that in just a minute. Let's just stay with your family members and everything.
Sure.
I'm just wondering if you talked to your ex-wife or anybody.
I thought no about what happened about this.
Yeah.
No, this was only me. It was premeditated to give a message to the American public, a wake-up call. It's called a wake-up call. It's like when somebody rings a bell for Americans to wake up. Americans like you, like me, like all of us here.
All right, you said premeditated, so you thought about this. You thought this through?
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about it?
It's easy. That's like.
Help me understand. I don't.
Well, really,
when you say premeditated, you must have been thinking about it for a while. How long have you been thinking about doing what you did?
Well, when I say premeditated, it means that I went and did it by myself. That's all. And I didn't think about it like for a month.
Okay.
I didn't plan it for a month.
Okay. When you say premeditated, I thought maybe you planned it out.
I ran my own personal investigation, which I figured out by myself that this is going on, and we're still having issues of corruption at the highest place in our government.
I get that. Now, when you say you did your own investigation, what'd you do?
Basically, out of all the times I went and saw the attorneys, I did my research online, and I found out the whole puzzle of their organization.
Okay, all right. So you didn't tell, well, before I ask that question, so you have an ex-wife, you got a girlfriend, you got anybody that you talk to? I'm trying to understand if you got somebody that you interact with on a daily basis.
Yes, I have a good friend, a breakfast buddy. His name is Luis David Gonzalez, and we go to the gym every day. He has nothing to do with what happened Thursday. Though he's a witness, he's gotten shot at by them, and he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house. post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross and confirm his identity.
So Gonzalez, he can back up what you're saying about P Diddy and Ross and all that? Okay, all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
He knows nothing. He was actually worried about me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's happening is he's trying to cool things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds. They have a big file of me like this, the feds. Because P Diddy and Mark Garabas have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. My settlement was breached, and my settlement terms is one was called peaceful enjoyment. That means that if I went to your house or I did something, you'd actually pay me the full amount back and forth.
I get all that.
So I've been going through that since like 2012 still.
All right, and Gonzalez knows about that? You talked to him about that kind of stuff?
I talked to him alone because he's the only one that knows since the beginning.
Gotcha.
And then my ex-wife, she knows, she saw the contract. She has a contract, a picture of the contract. Tony Trana. You need to call her and ask her for a copy of the settlement agreement.
Okay, all right. Where do you live at? Where's your house? Or
Really
do you have
close.
a house?
Unit 177, just down the road from Trump's. You see, I want you to live close to Trump because I know they don't like being close to Trump. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like that. So that's why I went to Trump's.
Okay, all right. You got a roommate? You live alone? Okay, all right. How do you get around? You got a car?
Yeah,
motorcycle,
Jeep.
anything like that? You got a Jeep?
It looks like a military Jeep.
Okay. Where is that Jeep right now?
Police have it in custody.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the Jeep in a minute. Tell me about your employment. What do you do for work right now?
Okay, right now I'm self-employed. I work with minerals and gemstones with my own company called Pegasus Mineral Trading.
Okay.
That I inherited from my father. Previously, I've been...
Well, before you go any further, do you have like an actual office someplace? Do you work from home?
Work from home.
Okay, so you pretty much like online business?
Yeah, but it's I get busy 2 seasons a year, like really busy. I get September and February. Okay. So it's like 15 days non-stop each one, and then it's like just slide.
Well, where I'm going with that is if you work from home, do you have a computer? Do you work on the telephone? How do you do business?
What I did is I threw away everything I had because...
Well, before you go, what is everything? What did you, when you say you threw away everything, what's that?
My documents, everything I had, because I know they've been trying to follow me. And I just don't want my personal info getting,
I got you. No, I think I understand, but I mean, what I'm trying to understand is how can you have a business and not have a computer or work the phone?
Oh, I have. I just threw them away the same day. I threw it all away.
You threw what away?
My computers and everything.
Well, where do you throw them away at?
The garbage.
And your garbage? At your...
Yeah, because they've been spying on me through that. They spy you through your computer, through your iPhone. They spy you through your TV screen, the cameras. Even if they're off, they manage to do it. It's called intelligence. The CIA is available. It can do anything.
Let me make sure I understand you now. Now, when you say you threw them away, you threw them into like a dumpster, or did you just throw them away in your trash can?
In my trash can.
In
my trash can.
Okay. Well, exactly what was it? Just like one computer?
No. Everything. My documents, the settlement agreement, my computer, the TV, everything that they had been surveilling me on, I took it off because I wanted them to be in the dark.
Okay.
Because they've been watching me. So now they kind of freaked out, they kind of spooked out. But it needed to be done. And Donald needs to do his presence to know that these people are running him into the ground, running the country into the ground.
All right, we're going to come back to that. I'm not done with that, but again, I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to understand you, your daily routines, your business, that kind of stuff.
But I'm very different than you. I'm very intelligent.
Okay.
We all are very intelligent.
I can see that, yeah.
The thing is, you've been fed the wrong foods and medicines which blind you, okay? most of the pharmaceutical industry is bogus.
I agree with you there.
I can tell you right now, they have you popping pills and they poison you slowly so you die, okay? That's the truth. You don't need any medicine. You're strong. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Your body's called, the only way to come out now is called immunotherapy. That's all you need. Vitamins, immunotherapy. That's all you need.
All right.
About my work ethics. Okay, previous places that I've worked at. In the United States. Well, do you want to know all of them or?
As much as you can tell me, help me understand. You said you work for Pegasus right now, right? But you threw away all your stuff.
Yeah, because it's a family business. It's really simple. It's just like I just need to use square cash.
Let's go back. What did you do before Pegasus?
I worked. I took a break off
You
in the
pause it,
summer
Nancy?
doing my research. I took care of my dad. He had died. Before that, I did investment.
I just want to say that
I don't know what just happened then.
He's given
I'm sorry,
so much.
guys. Go ahead.
I just want to say he's given so much tea and medicine that this video within itself could heal so many people, and the amount of information that he's given within his video is amazing. I got to go back and look up some things. I believe what he's saying is true. I believe that he went through what he went through, and, you know.
Me too.
He gives so much information in this video. It's amazing.
Yeah, like when I saw this video months ago, I think Tisa Tales showed it. That's when I was following Tisa. Then she said something about Jag, and I was done with her. She broke it down so amazing, and I do believe that he has been in protective custody for the last 7 or 8 years because he never showed up to any of his trial dates. Until about 3 months ago, he did show up, and they was offering him some type of plea deal. So I believe that all these years, because it's unethical and it's against the Constitution to keep someone in jail without conviction, without trials for almost 8 years, that he was like one of the key witnesses behind what's going on with Diddy right now, because he held so much information. And he's not Cassie, but what his testimony does, or its interrogation does, is substantiate what Cassie says, right? So I do believe that we will see Jonathan Oddi on that stand to testify against Diddy. So you're 100% right, Head Mod. You are 100% accurate. And I think I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I'm kind of Auntie's a little technology, you know. I don't know what I did, but I know it wasn't way back here. So I'm going to try to figure out the place that we stopped. So until then, Jay, you got anything to say? I'm going to try to find it.
Nah,
Come on,
good.
let's get into it. Come on.
We good.
I got to find
Way
the spot.
past here, though.
I know.
The story is bad news.
I got to find it out.
That's why he's by them. And he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house.
Can we just forward it?
After we settled, Diddy sent Ross and asked him to go see that.
Yeah, way more.
Right
and your garbage at your.
Yeah, because they've been spying on you through that. They spy you
We're
through your
26
computer,
minutes
through your
in right here. A little bit more.
They spy you.
Okay. Yeah, I
We're
can't
30
see how far you. No, we didn't see all this.
Do you have?
Okay.
And that since like 2012.
What about this?
All right,
Does this
and
look
young
familiar?
Lois knows about that. You talk to him about that kind of stuff.
I talked to him alone because he's the old. You know, maybe
trying to
that's,
see.
Let's start right
what
here.
he thought. I don't know.
Yeah, this is
And
right.
your mother, where's your mother right now?
She's
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what button I put. I'm
Yeah,
50.
this is it. He talks about his mom.
AARP is coming on my ass, okay?
All right. Well, any brothers, any
I'm so
sisters?
sorry.
Yeah, both.
I love
both
y'all.
Distant but nice.
Okay.
They both in
Like that.
Argentina. Well, my brother's in Argentina.
Y'all,
My sister's in Europe.
ain't
So you don't have.
naturally so beautiful. She's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Just my dog Bubbles. My
Thank
sister.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All right. You're not married. You're single.
I'm
Thank
divorced.
you.
You're divorced.
Thank you, ma'am.
My ex-wife is
Oh,
I'm
Auntie Leah.
Come on. Attorney.
Come on now, Auntie
Nick.
Leah.
Nick?
Show your face.
In Boca Raton.
Nick,
Boca
shut up.
Raton.
Don't show your
Okay.
face. Don't talk to
Does
me.
she
I'm
know
Show your
okay.
anything
face.
about this? Have you talked to anybody?
Yeah, she kind of knows. But what happened was they've been
Tangled
tapping me
up.
so much on my phone through intelligence. I figured out how they tap their iPhones.
Okay.
And basically it's gone all the way up. And I seen even Hillary and all
Because
those people,
guys,
they
it's
can
up
watch
to
it.
us to
They
do
can
this.
watch
It's
my
up to us
Come
to
back to me.
combat this
We'll get back into that in just a
misinformation.
minute. Let's just stay with your family
Sick of
members
their
and
asses.
everything.
Sure.
I'm just wondering if you talked to your ex-wife or anybody.
I thought
that's,
no,
all this.
And
about what
listen,
happened about this.
I'm gonna say this real
No.
quick because I know they're watching. I'm gonna say this real quick. It's up to us to combat the misinformation, guys. It's up to the mods. It's up to the people that Jag semi-trust. Like Ayasha, you got Jag's 100%, 1000% trust.
Yep.
I'm still trying to earn it. That Jay, he's trying to earn it. Nick's trying to earn it. But it is up to us, right? Because even though our platforms are small, they're intimidated by us. Let me tell you something. They can dox whoever the fuck they want to dox in my house, so they ain't gonna find nothing but a good job, a very nice house, no scandals. They can dox me if they want to. It don't matter to me. And same to you guys. But it is up to us to stand up for Jag. And I appreciate each and every one of you, the family, period. The body. So basically, I look at us as being the body. And within our body, there's vital organs. And that every organ is important to the function of that body, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all of us make up the function of the organs that make up the organs that for the body. I am so tired of AT2 titties. I'm tired of donuts or no nuts. I'm tired of King Twirl. I'm tired of the Black Owl. I'm so sick and tired of them. We got to fight back. And I love you all because I know that you guys are ready.
And
all right.
And thank you for that. Before you push play, like with me, I had to kind of like lay back a little bit and take care of me.
I know.
So as long as you take care of you and keep pushing the truth out, no matter what they say, the truth will always override all that bullshit they talking about. So yeah,
right.
Let's continue because this is more interesting than what they think they know or what they think they got. We don't have anything.
Exactly. And I will say this, because you are our head mod. And even though I'm older than you, probably can be your mother, I respect you as that.
I respect you
as that because
Auntie
that's
Leah.
who Jack said you were. Nick, what is it? Show your
Auntie
face.
Leah. Auntie
Yes,
Leah,
ma'am.
I'm older than you. I'm older than you, love. Come on.
We ain't talking about that.
I'm
just saying. I'm so proud of you, Nick, because you're starting to go live. You're starting to speak against
Nick's
the
going live?
misinformation. Yeah, right.
Say word, Nick.
Nick is going live.
Hey, come on, man. Come on. You got to hit the all on the subscription. Come on.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
come on.
I think I did.
Me and
My
Nick be
phone.
on the panel. Me and Nick be on the
I
panel.
don't be getting
talking about shit.
notifications.
Maybe
you
you've got to
be in
unsubscribe and
sleeper mode.
resubscribe. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got
I'ma
some
do that.
I've got some names on the chopping block at the moment. I did Bonnie last night.
Yeah.
And I'm doing RC117 tonight. My tonight, because I'm in the future. And the next one after that is Plotter, and then I'm doing Murph.
Yeah, we're listen, guys, we're on their ass. We all just need to be on their ass at the same time. Because I'm sick of that. I'm sick of them, guys. And like I said, Ayasha is the head. Period. I don't give a shit about what this owl of flying around YouTube talking about. She's the head. She's the senior.
Just know that I'm always watching. So
yeah, I know that. Listen, Ayasha. She always look, Jay. Well, I was supposed to look up to Ayasha. Listen here, ho. First of all, you're not. Listen, guys. Listen to me.
It wasn't even that type of conversation either that day. Jag was just trying to let her know.
I don't believe it was.
Anything to say, ask Ayasha. Talk to Ayasha because she's been here long enough. It wasn't like Jag was. She's.
Jag always say that too.
Understand the hierarchy.
Yeah, I'm a very
understand the hierarchy. It ain't about. It's not about that. It's not about what she's trying to make it about. I understand the hierarchy. You are more than just a mod to Jag. You are her friend. You are her close friend.
Damn.
Likewise.
So the fact that she didn't want to respect you, didn't understand the laws of the U.S. anyway. Jay, please don't take that to offense. But that's how it is.
The fact that she didn't the fact that she didn't communicate was her bad. You know?
Exactly.
Because all
she
it
was jealous.
Was a simple communication. Well, not even with me, because it's not about me at the end of the day. It's about Jaguar. So simple communication, it could have been it, but she chose to go live instead and do what she did. That's why she's at where she's at now. But yeah, listen.
Like I totally get the hierarchy. I totally get where Jag is coming from. I totally get where you stand. I totally get that even Jay second in command. I totally get it. For some reason, this no-name Al act like she's just oblivious. All I'm gonna say is it is up to us. It's up to us to fight the misinformation. And guys, that's why that day when I kind of surprised Brother Odell with the debunk of that picture, it wasn't me being rebelling. It was me saying, wait. It's thousands of people thinking that this picture is Jag. It's not her. And if we don't show that it's not her, they're going to continue to spread this shit across all social media. Right?
Regardless of it, prove it to them or not. I mean, I understand that it's a new audience coming in from when I came up in here. So showing it, I'm pretty sure people go to people's chat rooms or pages, right? So showing that picture, because I'm thinking you're talking about one particular picture. Like
the live picture, yeah.
They're going to say what they're going to say anyway. We know, she know.
Right.
Yeah, say it.
But you know what I said?
Over,
Do you know what I told? Do you know what I told those folk that went on? It was Queen Amadiah Shakur's platform that brought up that picture. You know what I was able to say? And they shut the fuck up. I said, I debunked that picture 2 days ago. Go to my platform and watch it. And they zip their mouth and never open up their mouth again. That's
Auntie
what
Leah.
I'm talking about.
Auntie Leah, I think you just accidentally hid Cat.
I would not have had hidden Cat. Somebody please unhide Cat.
I think you did it.
Can you? But anybody can. Any mod can unhide her. So
No.
if you guys see that, please unhide her. I see Cat. I didn't unhide her. I mean, I didn't hide her. But anyway, Ayasha.
Sorry.
They shut up. I embarrassed them. And a lot of times we just let it slide. Because Jack lets it slide, right? We can't do that no more because there's so many of them against us. If we can debunk what they're saying, we have to debunk it. And after I explained that to Brother Odell, he understood what I was saying. He understood. So I totally get what everybody's saying. I do. I'm over these liars, though. I'm so over them, I want to fight. But I ain't going to fight because I'm too old to fight. I'm just saying. So you guys ready to...
You know where she
the
got
video?
that picture from, right?
Off the internet. It was so many people that posted that shit.
Nah, it was definitely the OG Petty.
I told her off 2 days
She
ago.
always be up in that chat.
Yeah, and I
She
told her
blocked
2
me so I
days
can't
ago.
see
I said,
her.
I can see her. She probably blocked me now. She'll talk about, I don't even know why she's in New York with all those warrants. I said, ma'am, I don't know
Mind
what
your
you're talking
business.
about, warrants, but she was on an airplane and she's on the front steps of the New York City courthouse. So these warrants that you're talking about don't exist. So stop lying. Stop lying. They're just waiting on people to challenge them.
That's
And,
all they
and
know
she
how
know
to
what else?
do.
She shut up. She didn't say nothing else to me. Because I told her she was lying. How is Jack on the airplane? How is she on the front steps of the courtroom if she has warrants? Shut the fuck up and stop the cat with your old ass. Said what I said. All right.
Thank you.
Ayasha is the head.
Yeah,
I
that's
no
respect
damn
her
life.
1000%. I'm so tired of them.
That so-called warrant is not real.
It isn't real.
Because I
It's
seen a
impossible.
whole thing when everything went down. So it's not real.
I believe
she was
you.
arrested.
It's
How can you steal a truck?
Yeah.
First of all, I've been saying for the last couple of days in my head, because I've been thinking about that. If her so-called friends at the time, who she put trust in at the time, would have been there to be her friends when she got arrested, they would have called the place. If I was following along with the story, but I didn't know Jag like how I do now. I wasn't in touch with her. I was just in the chats. You feel me? But if I had been her friend, I would have called the Penske truck and figured out how can I get this back to them, because she's no longer available for the truck, in her possession. Like, you feel me? But they didn't do that. Instead, they called they hood rat friends or their family and had them go confiscate the truck or do whatever they did to it,
Right.
So it was just wild.
I believe you without even looking that up. They're just running around YouTube, Facebook, Instagram with lies. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of these lies.
That's why you're doing this. Do focus on the content, focus on the truth.
I will,
and
sweetie.
Will always prevail over anything. And you're doing a great job.
Amen.
Yep, you really are, Auntie. You really are.
I see you too, Nick, out there doing everything, your shorts and everything. All of you guys. You too, Jay. I see all of you guys.
Amen. And that's coming from the head mod. And we respect her as the head mod. Period, point blank. There is
100%.
nothing else behind the fact that we respect Ayasha as the head mod. Period.
Oh, wait. I always have.
Me too. But it's the owl flying around YouTube. I had to look up to Ayasha. I was told to do. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Oh, she's carrying on. She's carrying on like a 13-year-old. She really needs to grow up. Seriously.
I'm sick of her. And we need another song because I'm sick of her. All right, let's get back to it, guys. I'm so sorry for interrupting. I'm sorry. Let's get back to it.
It's your show. Auntie, it's your show. You can do what you like.
It's our show. Our.
This was only me. It was premeditated to give a message to the American public. Wake up.
Damn.
You got something to say?
So hungry. No, Jay's always teasing me with food. Always.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Call. It's called a wake-up call. It's like when somebody rings a bell for Americans to wake up. Americans like you, like me, like all of us here.
All right, you said premeditated, so you thought about this. You
America,
thought this through.
wake up.
Yeah.
How long have you been thinking about it?
It's easy. That's like.
Help me understand. I don't.
Well, really,
when you say premeditated, you must have been thinking about it for a while. How long have you been thinking about doing what you did?
Well, when I say premeditated, it means that I went and did it by myself. That's all. And I didn't think about it like for a month. I didn't plan it for a month.
Okay. When you say premeditated, I thought maybe you planned it out. Like
I ran my own personal investigation, which I figured out with myself that this is going on, and we're still having issues of corruption at the highest place in our government.
I get that. Now, when you say you did your own investigation, what'd you do?
Basically, out of all the times I went and saw the attorneys, did my research online, and I found out the whole puzzle of their organization.
Okay, all right. So you didn't tell, well, before I ask that question, so you have an ex-wife, you got a girlfriend, you got anybody that you talk to? I'm trying to understand if you got somebody that you interact with on a daily basis.
Yes, I have a good friend, a breakfast buddy. His name is Luis David Gonzalez. and we go to the gym every day. He has nothing to do with what happened Thursday. Though he's a witness, he's gotten shot at by them, and he's a witness that Ross came and threatened me at my house post-settlement. After we settled, Diddy sent Ross, and I asked him to go see if that was Ross, and he confirmed his identity.
So Gonzalez, he can back up what you're saying about P Diddy and Ross and all that? Okay, all right. And you said Gonzalez didn't know anything about what you did? You didn't talk to him before?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
He knows nothing. He was actually worried about me. He's like, hey, what's up? And I told him, look, man, what's happening is he's trying to cool things down, but then the feds have been harassing him. The feds. They have a big file of me like this, the feds. It's because P Diddy and Mark Garagos have been trying to set me up and lock me up as an extortionist, asking for money. It was not so. My settlement was breached, and my settlement terms is one was called peaceful enjoyment. That means that if I went to your house or I did something, you'd have to pay me the full amount back and forth.
I get all that.
So I've been going through that since like 2012 still.
All right, and Gonzalez knows about that? You talked to him about that kind of stuff?
I talked to him alone because he's the only one that knows since the beginning.
Gotcha.
And then my ex-wife, she knows, she saw the contract. She has a contract, a picture of the contract. Told me to try one. You need to call her and ask her for a copy of the settlement agreement.
Okay, all right. Where do you live at? Where's your house? Or
Really
do you
close.
have a house?
Unit 177, just down the road from Trump's. You see, I want you to live close to Trump because I know they don't like being close to Trump. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like that. So that's why I went to Trump's.
Okay, all right. You got a roommate? You live alone? Okay, all right. How do you get around? You got a car?
Yeah,
motorcycle, anything like that? You got a Jeep?
It looks like a military Jeep.
Okay. Where is that Jeep right now?
Police have it in custody.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the Jeep in a minute. Tell me about your employment. What do you do for work right now?
Okay, right now I'm self-employed. I work with minerals and gemstones with my own company called Pegasus Mineral Trading.
Okay.
That I inherited from my father. Previously, I've been...
Well, before you go any further, do you have like an actual office someplace? Do you work from home?
Work from home.
Okay, so you pretty much like online business?
Yeah, but I get busy 2 seasons a year. Like really busy. I get September and February. Okay. So it's like 15 days non-stop each one, and then it's like just slide.
Well, where I'm going with that is if you work from home, do you have a computer? Do you work on a telephone? How do you do business?
What I did is I threw away everything I had because...
Well, before you go, what is everything? What did you, when you say you threw away everything, what's that?
My documents, everything I had, because I know they've been trying to follow me. And I just don't want my personal info getting,
I got you. No, I think I understand. But I mean, what I'm trying to understand is how can you have a business and not have a computer or work the phone?
Oh, I haven't. I just threw them away the same day. I threw it all away.
You threw what away?
My computers and everything.
Well, where do you throw them away at?
The garbage.
And your garbage?
Yeah, because they've been spying on me through them. They spy you through your computer, through your iPhone. They spy you through your TV screen, the cameras. Even if they off, they manage to do it. It's called intelligence. The CIA is available. You can do anything.
Let me make sure I understand you now. Now, when you say you threw them away, you threw them into like a dumpster, or did you just throw them away in your trash can and you threw them away in the dumpster?
In my trash can.
Okay. Well, exactly what was it? Just like one computer?
No, everything. My documents, the settlement agreement, my computer, everything I threw. The TV, everything that they had been surveilling me on, I took it off because I wanted them to be in the dark.
Okay.
Because they've been watching me. So now they kind of freaked out, they kind of spooked out. But it needed to be done. And Donald needs to do his presidency correct. And he needs to know that these people are running him into the ground, running the country into the ground.
All right, we're going to come back to that. I'm not done with that, but I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to understand you, your daily routines, your business, that kind of stuff.
But I'm very different than you. I'm very intelligent.
Okay.
We all are very intelligent.
I can see that, yeah.
The thing is, you've been fed the wrong foods and medicines which blind you, okay? Most of the pharmaceutical industry is bogus, okay?
I agree with you there.
I can tell you right now, they have you popping pills and they poison you slowly so you die, okay? That's the truth. You don't need any medicine. You're strong. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Your body's called, the only way to come out now is called immunotherapy. That's all you need. Vitamins, immunotherapy. That's all you need.
All right.
About my work ethics. Okay, previous places that I've worked at. In the United States. Well, do you want to know all of them or?
As much as you can tell me, help me understand.
You
said you work for Pegasus right now, right? But you threw away all your stuff.
Yeah, because it's a family business. Really simple. Right. It's just like I just need to use square cash.
Let's go back. What did you do before Pegasus?
I worked. I took a break off during the summer. I did my research. I took care of my dad. He had died. Before that, I did real estate investments with Section 8 properties, but I started getting harassed. So, because they threatened to sue me, I sold the properties. Before that, I worked for LG Electronics. I was the top producer, the top salesman of TV in 2012, in the last quarter. Before that, I worked for a company called MA Labs, out of the Raw here in 87th. They computer components manufacturers. Before that, I worked for SMT of America, which is Micron out of Idaho. They semiconductor artificial memory chips, DDR memory basically. Before that, I worked as a self-employed trading in electronics, South America. Before that, I came here as an internship as an accounting manager for the Pier House Resort in Key West, Florida.
Okay, all right. So pretty much all those jobs were in South Florida, in Miami area.
I always stayed in South Florida.
Where'd you go? You college? You go?
I went to University of Salvador, which is the same school as the Pope we have right now. I studied travel industry management. Business and travel industry management, but then I went into the electronics sector.
Okay, all right.
That's what's been growing.
Okay, all right. Do you have anybody that you can think of that you used to work with, that you trust? Anybody, any former coworkers? Anybody that you would reach out to if you ever needed help at any of those jobs?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm pretty self-confident. I mean, I have my head on my shoulders and I know what I'm doing.
Okay, all right.
And I mean, I know you all think this is bogus, or you may not yet understand it, but look, I got 3 bullet holes.
I got you.
I did this for the country. Trust me, I feel great. Okay. And I'll do it any day, because at least I avoid a president getting shot, and at least I avoid other dummies trying to fuck up our country. Excuse my language.
No, you're good, man.
And my people, because my Americans are my people.
Okay.
I have issues with people, and that's all my people.
All right, tell me, all right, let's go back to a Thursday night, Friday morning. Before you did what you did,
well,
what was your state of mind? I mean, what were you thinking?
Cool as ice. I went there. I knew what I was doing. It's not like I didn't know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing, and my point was, take down the flag and put it in the front desk and call the police, shoot the chandelier to tell them to stop getting Saudi Arabia money.
All right.
That's all, because Obama is behind him, so is Hillary, okay? So he's got to stop taking the Arabian money, because he's letting everything slide. He's letting Obama stand right behind him, and so Hillary. And he knows who they are.
Mm-hmm.
He knows who they are. So does the CIA. Maybe the Secret Service doesn't because you all work for the president, correct?
Right.
You only work for the president, correct?
Some other people, but mainly the president, right?
Exactly. So the problem is, you are his circle, the CIA, and then are a different circle.
Well, let me rephrase that. We don't work for him. We provide a service to protect him.
Exactly. That's why I want you to talk, and I would like this to be told to Donald Trump. Tell him I'm a supporter of him. I love him. I don't hate him. I know what his issues are. He has an issue right now with him that's bugging him a lot. It's called Stormy Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it bugging him so much? Why is he lying to the people? Why is Donald lying to the people about Stormy?
And how does that make you feel personally?
I know the truth. I think it's a dummy situation. I think he should put his pants up and explain to the American people what the problem is. Stormy was sent by Geragos Giovanni. Okay? They know each other because I know Christopher's been talking to Geragos for years. They've been doing, my attorneys here, Mace Laura, they've been doing business. They've been getting referrals for years after I cut the deal with Diddy. They made friends and they be doing deals.
I understand
and
all that.
They threw me into the feds for conspiracy of something that I had not done. I was claiming breach of settlement. Now, the way the story is, it works is the following. Donald has an issue. His doctor prescribing Propecia. You know what Propecia is?
It's the skin or the hair?
Hair growth thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay? So basically what happens when you take Propecia, your dick goes limp. But limp because you're taking Propecia. He has air issues. His doctor, birthday, slipped the Propecia out, okay? So for him, Stormy's story is bad news because it's embarrassing. That's why he's going crazy with that. It's not that he's lying to the American people. He's embarrassed about Stormy's situation, okay? He paid her and she's coming back with some bullshit stories, okay? Trying to expose and defame the president so he falls and collapses.
Okay, guys, so that is the end of this video. There was never a part 2. I looked everywhere, but honestly, I believe that this video, let me make sure you guys can hear me, was the onset back in 2000. I could have swore that this video was taped on 5/18/2018, but somebody said it was 2017. I guess that really is not that important if we're a year off or so. But I do believe that this is one of the key items that started the investigation, because they have been investigating Sean Diddy Love, No Love, the Diddy Do-Wop Bop Combs for years. So, and I searched everywhere and there was nothing else after this video, even though it says part 1. So, like I was telling you, that he kept having court dates. And up until like a few months ago, last year, DJ, I think it was BJ Investigates, would go to each trial remotely. And he would never show up. Only his attorneys would show up, right? So I truly believe, because he did come out yesterday, and you guys can look it up. I didn't have time to put a video together. We might get together tomorrow and review his interview as recent as yesterday. He's saying the same thing about, what happened. He was a sex slave. Diddy paid him. He slept with Cassie. He slept with Diddy. So we might get together tomorrow and we'll go over the most recent interview, which was yesterday. Right now it's almost 11 o'clock, and I know that some of us need to work. I know I have to get up in about 6 hours to work, but I don't think that I was able to play Temper's video. If I was, I'm so sorry, but I tried to highlight one of the family members and their content on the channel. I know I did Jay's, Jay Mizak's, but I tried to highlight to bring awareness to their channel, number one, and so that you can be interested in their content and that you can subscribe to their channel, because we all the months, we are all day long, we're posting links when Jack goes live, when Odell goes live, when I go live, when Mizak or even Ayasha goes live. We're trying to get you guys to subscribe to the channels, because if we're going to be one body, which we are, we're one body, every organ of that body, every iota of that body must be strong enough to survive, to keep the body in shape. So it is very important that we subscribe to each other's channels. Like I said, our head mod, Ayasha, she presents content. She has a panel. Jay Mizak, me, Auntie Leah, Nick, Mountain Goats, Temper. We have channels. And I know there's some more out there. Please subscribe to our channels. So before we go, I'm going to share Temper's video. I featured Jay's at the beginning. I'm going to feature Temper's, and then from this on out, I'm gonna feature everybody who wants to get in on this fight, guys. Listen to Auntie. I ain't old for a reason.
So I don't do that. I don't choose, okay? I listen. That's what I've always wanted to do. Listen, analyze, and then people with people is that they want me to choose, because then it validates their choice. So I know what they do when they do in their channel, and that is not my problem. I'm still interested in talking to them. That's the thing. I'm just like, because I've watched their videos, I feel like they're almost like, like I'm like, oh yeah, you, hi. Yeah, Paula is not the best. That's why, I insulted her one time and I don't care, because I don't think Paula is a good person. Like I said, she's not my cup of tea, okay? I was mostly keeping her close because I wanted to make sure that she would not attack my friend. Because when she was left to her home devices, she would go and attack other people in the Mexican community. And I was like, yo, you're fucking crazy. You're just trying to find a way to make me and other people attack them. You think I don't see you? Exactly, I'm on 3 medications. First of all, I need medication for my ADHD because I have hyperactivity, so I'm just like always like that when I'm not medicated. I have complex PTSD, okay? I have ADHD, maybe autism, I was never diagnosed. I have anxiety disorder. Like the number of things I need to take, like the pills I need to take to be okay. Like, mood stabilizer and shit. Like literally your neurons, like they change, like your brain chemistry change. You become crazy. You become crazy when you are triggered. You will think I'm fucking a borderline. I look like a borderline. Like sincerely, I'm like, and I want to destroy everything and everyone, and I'm just the worst. I'm happy I found all of you.
Oh, Diddy's back.
All right, guys. Does anybody have anything to say? Any of our senior moderators? We have, again, Natural One, Ayasha. We have Jay Mizak. They're both really senior moderators to me because they were there before I was. You guys have any commentary, any suggestions, any warnings of what we should look at? Because it's the ongoing battle.
What I just heard, what I just seen was very confusing to me.
Okay.
Very confusing to me. As the whole thing, like, what is she talking about? What was she talking about?
Oddi?
No idea.
Oh, Maggie, the owl.
Yeah.
She's lying. She's gaslighting. We
So,
all saw. Go ahead.
When her coming across Jaguar from my viewpoint, because I've been here for a while, I've just seen how the X mods did, and when the X mods did what they did in October of last year, 2024, that's when this cruel
You're the
people.
one with respect.
That's when this cruel people came in, and I noticed she was in that cruel people, that Woods. And so, that's where I noticed her from. And then all of a sudden, I noticed that, Jack was going to her panels and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, it must be something about her that Jack liked. And Maggie just made herself known, made herself known, and it got added into our private chats. Right. Maggie was on it. Maggie was, it's happening into the chats every day. Mm-hmm. Like more than what everybody else was happening into the chats for.
Making Jack's mods her mods, because I did never ask to be a mod.
I noticed that too, but hey, it is what it is. I understand the connection when it comes to connecting with people, So peace to the set in the West. Sun always set in the West. Peace.
Yeah.
So I noticed, her being around, and like I said, her tapping into the chat more than anyone. So, and two, going live,
Yeah. Every day. Nothing ever changed about her thumbnails, which were controversial.
But what got me first was the title. This is when she was cool with Jack. But her titles had got me, threw me off. I'm like, huh? Yeah. But I'm like, okay, I get it. Okay. But then I'm like, but I'm still gonna sit back and watch, because it's like your titles is like very catching to the troll farm, and they're interested. It was on her panel so much lately, when the last couple of days, as far as the fall of the pro.
Yeah.
Because that Jaguar lurking for her, but she better stay up high, or try to stay up high as high as she can. But she's falling slow, or she fell. I don't know. I ain't been watching her, so
I don't watch her either. But let me tell you something. If you care about, if you love somebody, there is no way that your titles would be like that. And that's just how I feel about it. Maybe I'm just old school, but her titles were always concerning. Always. And the fact that she won't shut the fuck up really gets on my nerves. Real bad. And the fact that she baited Odell that day and omitted it, I've been done with her. Like, I really want to pull up. But it's very hard to pull up in Canada.
Nah, it ain't.
I'm just...
As
it's very
got
hard.
no warrant.
I don't have no warrants. But I got to cross the sea or something.
You could if you do
guys,
in Fort
really,
Erie.
Real talk, guys. Real talk. I'm sorry, Jack. Look at this shit.
That's too much for me.
Look at this.
Yep.
These are all future lives. She has this stuff scheduled out all the way to the 30th. And every last one of them either has Jack's picture or her name. Look at it.
She got them all scheduled.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Because her views are down. Her views when
How
she
you
was
have
with,
them all
rocking with Jaguar, right? Her views. Listen, it's deliberate. Go ahead,
Auntie Leah. She was shadow banned, so she's out of the algorithm.
She needs to be out of the earth algorithm. She do.
Her views are down because
rhythm.
Yeah, her views are down because she was shadow banned. She got struck left, right, and center by I don't know who. But
views,
yeah,
that's funny.
Shit, her views is equivalent to our views, who ain't got don't have 1,000 viewers or subscribers. Seriously, they're sick of you. We're sick of you. Change the subject. You look crazy. Al? Just look at it.
she's not really talking much about Jag anymore. It's just the clickbait in the title.
Help. On YouTube. That's what she needs. All of it. The fact that she's still using Jack's name 2 months later.
Still talking about Jack.
Is diabolical. Yes.
Yeah.
And Jack ain't said nothing about her. Not one thing.
Yeah.
So something's wrong with this lady.
Maybe that's what she wants.
So I think we need to make another song, Nick.
Well, yep, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm sick of her ass. I'm sorry for cutting everybody off. Does anybody else have anything to say? Let's get it done. It's 11:04 p.m. Some of us have to work like me. Like Maggie don't work. So.
No, she doesn't. And
no.
And she lost her tenant in the basement, so maybe he got sick of hearing her talk 24 hours a day.
What?
And he might have got stuck in a damn kitchen looking like that shit.
Oh, she loves it. She loves that messy kitchen. I don't know why she doesn't blur the background. What is wrong? There's something wrong.
Hello, everybody. Make it rain. Shut up. Sick of your ass. Anyway, I just wanted to tell each and every one of you, I appreciate you guys being here with me. A lot of times I'm up here alone. I hold it down, but it's much more fun when I have somebody with me. So thank you, Ayasha. Thank you, Ms. Ack.
Welcome.
Thank
You're welcome.
you. Go. So when are we going to go on your channels and go live? Hopefully soon.
Listen. I haven't been live in a while, okay? But in the future,
live about a month ago. Stop.
About a month ago. Listen, okay, that's a long time, you know. But when I go live, y'all notice because y'all see that notification in y'all notification if y'all got me notification.
Raise your hand if you're tired of the natural one. I'm just joking. Okay. We know. We get it. You need a break. We'll get it. But somebody else besides me and Nick and Jack and Seth, somebody go live so we can support, and grow.
Well, I think when I do my live on Maggie, I think everyone should be there. You guys should come and come up on the panel. Have your say. Let's do it.
Yeah, I will. But you went live at 6:15 a.m.
Oh, I'll change the time. I'll make it more appropriate for you guys. It's so hard. That 6 a.m. for you was 8 p.m. for me, so that's okay. I can do it. I can do it. It's all doable.
All right, let's get it done. All right, guys. Anybody else have anything to say? Natural one, Ms. At Nick.
Yeah,
We'll have
yes,
a new topic soon.
Put for the love of God, put that photo up, will you? It's in the back.
The photo is on my WhatsApp.
No. It's sitting in the
oh. Want me to bring everybody down so you can see my thumb.
It's sitting there in the back. No, not me. What are you
We
doing,
back?
Auntie?
That's what you want to see, right? My thumbnail.
No,
I'm gonna post.
It's just a screenshot that's sitting there where you can present.
Where?
Yeah, it's just there.
Oh, you know I'm slow.
There it is. So that's what Jonathan Oddi used to look like.
Yeah, I know.
And I thought that was important to show that because he looked very disheveled and he was wearing whatever that was that they gave him. It looked like a hospital gown.
Right.
I think it was a hospital gown.
Yes.
So I just wanted to paint the picture a little bit better and show why this story it makes so much more sense when you see how he looks there. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, Lord, where my husband at? Don't come in here yet. 1, 2, 3. He has a 6-pack. Yes, the hubby didn't hear me say that. You made a good point.
It makes more sense when you see what he looked like as to what the appeal was for Diddy, I guess.
Yeah, and the fact that Diddy paid him $5 million with an NDA, so he wouldn't disclose the fact that he gave him herpes.
Mm-hmm.
He is running around giving people the herpes. What else he giving people?
Presents they don't want. Yep. Gifts they don't want. Gifts that keep giving. That's what that disease is.
It's sick. It's sick. But guys, I don't want to hold you guys any longer. But I really do love you guys, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Where did Mizak go? You done dropped down. Wait a minute. Where is he?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes. So who's going live tomorrow? I will bash
I'm going
everybody.
live tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow.
Okay. I'm waiting on either the natural one.
What top, Dick? What top?
Well, it's 8 p.m. for me tonight. So I'm going live in 7 hours, but I'm going to push it out and make it in 9 hours time from now.
Okay.
But if you hit the notify me on the live, it'll tell you what time it is on your end, wherever you live.
Okay.
Damn. So that's gonna be like 8 o'clock.
Maybe I've got to push it out further. All right. Let me drop. I'll drop the link to my live in the chat so that you can just keep an eye on it, and I'll change the time. I'll sort it out.
Everybody, please hit the notification button. Archangel Michael, he also goes live. Make sure you please subscribe to his channel as well.
Yeah, I'll
put his Archangel.
Yep, I'll put his channel in the chat. But here's the I'll just put it in to watch.
Okay. But I just let the family know that Ayasha is the head mod. Mizak is the second in command. So it's very important that we all subscribe to their channels, please. And we'll just be patient.
Yes.
Watch their premieres, watch their shorts, watch their videos. And whenever they go live, watch their lives.
All right, there's the link to my live.
Thanks, Nick.
I'll change the time on it. I'll get Archangel's channel. One moment.
Can I click the link here? Or?
Lily plays that interview was in 2018.
So Lily's coming in. She's dropping those comments on my live over there.
I can still see them though.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I think it's awesome that they all come into the place of origin.
Yep.
Right.
Lily, don't forget
11.
to subscribe to my channel, Nick's channel, Nick's, well, you already have Nick. My channel, Jay's channel, and Ayasha's channel. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Because Auntie, I'm losing my voice. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I gotta get up.
No, have a good night. Yes, well.
You done? You too? All right. Well, we thank you, the beautiful Ayasha, not Nyasha. But thank you, Jamie and Zach. Thank you,
Salute,
Nick.
salute.
Thanks
No
everybody
worries.
that came. All right. Until we meet tomorrow, hopefully on Jack's live. She'll go live when she can, and we'll be there. Love you guys. You guys have a good day.
Love you too. See ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Please.